Doug, Matt, Mark, Fractal Line here. Big show today, man. Cryptic. We're going to be talking Cryptic, the Kickstarter, launching April 15th. And, Tanner is stopping by, so it's going to be fun to kind of talk to him. Pick his brain a little bit, Matt. Figure out, all kinds of...
If there's one guy whose brain I wanted to pick, it's Tanner.
Right? I mean...
He's a guy that's got a lot of things going on, and he seems pretty interesting. I want to talk to him.
Yeah, man, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And, starting that interview at 4:45, because we do have the LA Dodgers of Twitch fans. They show up late, right? They
get there when they want.
But they stay. I mean, afterwards, they're like, okay, we'll stay till the 7th,
Stay for an hour, after party.
Yeah, right? Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah. Where were you Bash at the Beach in 1990? Was it 98?
Dude, I love everything about it.
I loved about
everything about the NWO heel turns for every single guy was the best thing ever. Like, remember when Dusty Rhodes turned? It was, oh no!
I remember when DDP didn't turn.
That was the best.
The NWO was a mixture of just, Norton was there. Buff Bagwell was in it.
You forget how big Lex Luger was, man. The crowd would go crazy for Lex Luger.
Was he in the NWO? Or just
he was early NWO, but then they switched to the red and black NWO. So these and then they switched to the Wolfpack. So it was red and black, then Wolfpack.
Best wrestling ever. That was the best wrestling.
That's when wrestling was wrestling.
Yeah. Now what's up on
Jab Nightcrawler? What's good, man? Ninja of Triton. What's going on? We stream when you work. That's true, but you stream while you work's what they say. That and whistle, both things help you get through the day.
I listen to stuff while
Bro Lectors was
all
good.
the time. But
so everybody was in the NWO. NWO was just like a crazy match, right? Like Sting was in it.
No, Sting was never in the NWO.
No. What was the fake Sting with the NWO shirt?
Fake Sting.
Well, that's the only Sting I want. That's the only Sting I want is fake.
You got duped. You thought that was the real Sting.
No, I didn't. Wasn't Conan in it, or was
Conan was in
Wolfpack?
Wolfpack.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when they made the new, the second song. Like they came out. Exactly. They came out to that, and it was Diesel or Kevin Nash, like
and
Luger and Macho Man and Conan were the original Wolfpack guys. So there you go.
I always loved how they shortened Macho Man Randy Savage's name to Macho. Come on, Macho.
And hey, I watched WrestleMania. I thought WrestleMania was really entertaining. They blew away the numbers. They did great. So good for them.
Yeah, speaking of blowing away the numbers, guys, we are going to have Tanner from Cryptic on. So if you're just joining us, the Kickstarter launch is April 15th. We have in front of us here the
You were there Sting dropping the ceiling.
Oh, man, yeah.
Now we're talking.
Oh, no.
Tanner knows what's
Tanner
up.
gets it. Can we just talk about wrestling when Tanner's on?
Yeah, just let's talk about his favorite wrestling memories.
I would love to.
There were a lot of some of those hardcore matches back in the day. That was gold, WWE Gold Dust versus somebody.
Roddy Piper.
Shit,
That's a really underrated match. People
That's
don't talk about that enough.
Backstreet Brawl or something like that.
Yeah.
But I was a WCW. We grew up WWF guys.
Yeah.
And then everyone switched over.
Had to.
You had to Monday Night Wars.
Yeah,
and I couldn't watch WWF. I mean, I wasn't.
It was soft. It was a soft product.
I like their fake Goldberg they sent out.
Gilbert. Yeah.
No, that was good.
So
Or Chris Jericho, kind of being fake Jericho, fake Goldberg, and he'd go into kick the door and accidentally walk outside the arena and stuff like that. Yeah, just good stuff.
Absolutely, Roddy was great.
That Goldust match, it was great because they cut away because Goldust is going to drive to the arena.
Yeah.
So they cut away to the OJ chase. That's the still footage they use, or the fake footage. So it's 20 cops and all these people cheering them on, but they were far enough back you couldn't read the OJ stuff. You thought it was
Speaking of
Goldust stuff.
Not to cut you off, but I was thinking of NWO guys potentially. It wasn't Booker T in the Wolfpack?
Maybe for a minute.
Maybe.
Yeah, everybody was for a minute. And what was his brother's name? Booker T and
Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray.
Yeah.
Whew.
The Harlem Heat.
Awesome,
dude.
Disco Inferno was the fake.
Disco Inferno always
fake
trying to be
NWO.
Wolfpack.
They just come dancing out. Oh, here he comes. Dude,
do you remember we made the JWO CD where we
Disco Inferno?
Yeah.
We did awesome things in our lifetime. People,
man, Doug, I'm glad you wore that shirt today. That really, brightened my Monday.
Set them Monday Night Wars. We're here. Good. We're here to win it. So what is it? I don't even watch. 4:34.
We can talk wrestling.
10 minutes. We're gonna.
10 minutes. We're gonna interview Tanner from Cryptic, and we also have a giveaway coming up Wednesday. So you're gonna want to pay attention to this because we got some cool stuff we're giving away Wednesday. But there's a catch, gang.
There always is.
The catch this time is you got to be a sub to win.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk more about it when it comes time, right? But I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a
because this is legit. This is a nice giveaway. Yeah.
I think they're nice. Yeah, they're nice giveaways. So we're gonna give them away. You got to be a sub, and here's the fun part. Every single sub you have, so the ones you've given away, Bureau, and the ones that are yours, your sub gives you a out. It gives you an entry, right? Mm-hmm. So Bureau's gonna have a bunch of entries. Maybe could win some cool stuff. All of you could win some cool stuff. We'll show it to you here probably later in this show. We're not gonna, I don't think, put it in the Discord till tomorrow. So something to think about, guys. Subbing gives you a chance to win something. All right, we're giving stuff away.
That's what we're about.
Subs only, though. Subs only, guys. Sorry, followers. We're still giving you the great information. You still get the fun interview with Tanner. You still get
all of our good information for free.
All of our good information for free, and like the Draculaura info that we were dropping, that was just ignoring Doug and his dolls.
Telling you about Monster High 2 months ago, and man, if you bought every Monster High doll, like
I did, that's what I'm at right now.
You made $500. Like, congratulations! Like, that was easy.
Yeah, that was. Like, well, here's the other part, Mark. There's 2 more OGs coming out, and I guess we could have I need to get a Monster High T-shirt.
Are you kidding me?
We could.
So you could take that $500 and then get the Noble Overlord 6-time booster boxes. Get your backer.
Oh wow! I didn't know we could zoom.
Yeah, right here. Sir, all applicable stretch goals.
That's a tough word. That's just let that one.
Yeah, especially after you had a few beers. Say that 10 times fast.
We'll talk about this though when Tanner's on. We'll talk about it. I intentionally am not looking at this, Mark. I mean, I looked briefly.
I want to go in fresh.
No, I do. I literally do.
Stuff.
I enjoy these interviews, and obviously when Tanner comes on. But guys, thanks to Tanner first of all for winning that auction.
Yeah, that was nice.
When you win the auction that we of our signed pack,
absolutely,
you get the opportunity to be interviewed on the show. Hutch let it off with a great interview. Tanner has a lot of pressure. A lot of heat on him.
Well, he has a lot of pressure, but then again, like he doesn't have a lot of pressure in terms of sticking around because Hutch just dropped us like a bad habit.
Hutch has got other things. I firmly believe Hutch's star, got hot, man.
You're right.
Went above us a little bit. Right. Now maybe we'll be on his show.
And
the Hutch show.
And what Hutch doesn't know, he still has access to the interview channel, so he could hop on if he's got questions.
Oh, that would be the best if Hutch.
So I think we're gonna keep that going. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, so this is the weird thing. We're gonna keep going. Kind of a fun fact, right, gang? If you win the auction, you get access to the interview channel, and with the interview channel, there's a button to join, and you could join during any interview we're doing. Just jump like,
I have a question. We might cut you off. We might kick you out. I mean, if you're being a jerk about it. But if you're being cool about it, yeah, absolutely.
Come on, hang out.
Come hang out. Because that's how we're going to get Hutch back, damn it.
Dude, yeah, so here's the thing, man. Oh, he said...
I sent that picture to Mark, Tanner, don't worry.
Is this it?
There we go.
We're ready. We're ready. Yo, I got to be honest, though. Like, the thing about Hutch, and I love Hutch's interview, the only thing that got me thinking, man, he had a supplier in South Florida. That's all he said. He get for dollars on the pack. Wink, wink. I mean, were we talking Fortnite or were we talking something different? Does he live like a dangerous life?
Is it possible that Hutch was in the cartel?
That's what I'm saying. Are we in a?
Oh man.
I mean, was he talking Fortnite?
He was buying a lot of cards.
Or was he talking some you know what I mean? A little nose candy.
I don't know. That's a good question, Doug.
Oh, he sent a new one. Tanner said he sent a new picture.
Oh, awesome. Is it on the Discord or where's it at?
He sent it to the interview channel for you guys. Yeah, you could drink a beer in here. Absolutely. I mean, are you kidding me? We drink. No, you can have a drink in the interview channel. We don't care.
You can do whatever you want.
The edge
not
off.
your dad.
Oh,
yeah.
There it is. Put that one in there. You have to at this point.
That's a good one.
At this point, I think that's the only one.
Yeah, swap that one out, Mark. We need this guy in there.
Done.
Can you do it in time? I mean,
give me a break.
When we put pressure on Mark, sometimes.
Give me a break.
Oh, who's that?
Who did?
Mark,
I have everything covered here. You see,
we'll never know.
Pressure on me.
Whoever you are, I can't see.
Jeb Nightcrawler.
Appreciate it. Hey, listen, so you get an extra strike. So we're going to talk about the giveaway here.
Oh, a strike is bad. It makes it sound bad.
No, an extra entry.
I know you want an extra strike. Give me 4 strikes. You get 4 strikes, you get dug out.
All right.
Think about that for a minute, gang. Yeah, so lots of good stuff going on today. And I think talking about this Kickstarter, because like I said, Matt, before we even jump into the interview and all this other stuff, this to me is probably the last TCG Kickstarter I was looking at for the cycle. I was like, this is the last one. I got to see what's going on with it. And I had a chance to get the cards in hand with the giveaway a couple Fridays ago. And I liked them. They felt good. I'm looking at the tiers, and we're going to talk about the tiers live so I can get my actual reaction. I mean, it's all blurry. I'm not wearing my glasses anyway, so it's not like I can see it. But when Mark zooms in and I'll be able to see it, you get my honest reaction. I'm really excited. During the interview with you, I want to drink beer. Absolutely. Yeah, you can drink beers while we're drinking. Yeah.
All right, can I just do this real quick?
Sure you can, Mark. You can do whatever you want.
We can't see anything Mark does this, though.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's good.
Can you put it in there?
You can put it in that box.
There you go.
Never failed.
We're back.
Never failed all day. Never got any complaints. Got 20 minutes to chat. They got to go pick up my nephew from school, so I'll be listening, but I have the good... Okay, hey.
You know what? 20 minutes with us is better than 20 minutes spent doing a lot of different things. Know what I'm saying?
I mean, not everything.
Some things.
Some things.
Couple things here. Are we allowed to cuss? You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can cuss.
Well, I don't know anything you want, but yeah, you're allowed to.
You're allowed to cuss.
We'll draw the line at some things.
I cuss all the time.
No, you could say yeah. It's free. It's free flowing. Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we're getting people loaded up now. People are coming on. Good.
I haven't seen Hutch in a while. Alan, you're right, man. We haven't either. But he's around. He's busy, dude.
Strike sounds when I call it an entry. Okay, so people are against me calling it a strike. Okay, so you get another.
I don't like strike.
Wait, when you're bowling, you get a strike. What happens? Nothing.
Oh, you get a cool animation. Jack Killer Panda, what's up?
I am the cussy king. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, yeah, man. Always gonna show thank you. Yeah, we do speak our minds. We're not, and that's the thing about Tanner. Won the auction. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be on the show, but we're not gonna bullshit. I mean, I'm not gonna bullshit once I start reading this stuff. If there's something that strikes me, we'll have Tanner here and I'll be like, hey. Mm-hmm. I didn't like this, or I do like this. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
And if you guys want to be the next interview, we're going to have another auction at the end of the month, in a week or two. We'll let you guys know, obviously. We'll advertise it pretty well. And all you have to do is win the auction.
And you could hang with us the whole show. I mean, not the whole show. I mean, I don't know. We give people a limit, right? Is there not a limit?
I don't see why not.
Well, we do the interview thing. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of, whatever.
Oh, co-host for the day.
They do the show for an entire...
Oh,
no. And you get access to the interview channel, so there you go.
I think it'd be fun.
Oh, access to the interview channel. That's it. Access to the interview channel plus.
Plus, you get to host for a day?
No, I don't know where to do that.
Guest host?
Yeah.
Always thought was associated with it.
Yeah, I mean, look. Some younger people
don't know.
Might look at me weird. Might say, "What the?"
I've gone to a bar wearing an NWO shirt. And it was obvious the young bartender didn't know what it was and thought I was like, a crazy person or something. Like, who's this New World Order person? Like, what do you do? What are you trying to take over? Is this some sort of political?
This is a bar takeover. Mark's taking over the bar.
Is this a political thing?
There was a period of time where I thought when Game of Thrones was out, I thought Game of Thrones and that Jay-Z Kanye album, Watch the Throne, was the same thing. Oh. Because I didn't know what Game of Thrones was, but people kept saying Game of Thrones and Watch the Throne. I thought they were the same thing. This is for like 2 years.
That's on you.
I know.
That's on you.
That doesn't feel like
That's on you.
That doesn't feel like a common.
Yeah.
Thrones.
And I got a lot of hate for the celebrity packs I brought up, but I'm gonna buy a celebrity pack later, so I'll have that for Friday.
We're gonna talk about this. No, we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on. We're gonna start with the Tanner interview. Lots of fun stuff to talk about, though. We're gonna talk a little bit of Hot Wheels. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Hot Wheels NFTs because Matt pointed out some things that were moving. We're gonna talk about the dolls, of course, Monster High, making that Monster High money, making that doll money.
It is doll season.
I gotta get a Monster High shirt, so I gotta look for one in my size. And are there a lot of men's Monster High?
I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I was gonna say something about clothing size.
Supposedly the 16th of April, I'm getting my Masters of the Universe chain, so we'll be rocking that as well.
You're gonna wear it on the show.
Oh, I'm gonna wear it 24/7. Yeah,
I didn't get one.
You got one.
I haven't gotten any sort of shipping notification.
Can I still buy one?
I think it's only like 2 days left. Don't chicken out. You're over here like, should I buy one?
All right, I'll buy one.
5 days left. It's the
Is
11th.
anyone else buying a chain? All right. I don't know. Maybe they will do that to get into our yacht party. You have to have one of the chains. How funny would that be?
They're like 4 dudes buying.
Just 4 of us on a yacht. Hanging out. I don't know.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, Mark. All right, let's light this candle.
All right, let's get going. So we're going to hop on over to the interview channel and hit up Tanner, and let's get this thing going.
And will you get his picture up as well for the people?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, give people
get it up. Well, no, first light the interview up so they know, so he's on.
Mm-hmm. Tanner, hop on the interview channel whenever you get a second.
Whenever you're available. There he is.
Jack, there's the guy.
Tanner, how are you doing? First of all, Tanner, I just want to say this before you say anything. Thank you so much for winning our eBay auction.
Yeah.
I mean, it means a lot to us when people bid, and we do appreciate it. But yeah, welcome to the show, Tanner.
You got it, my friends. Thank you for having me. It's an honor for the Pack Boys to finally unite on live show.
Absolutely. So, Tanner, let's start the interview off. And before we jump into Cryptic, before we jump into the trading card game, before we jump into all this stuff, why don't you tell us a little bit about Tanner? Like, what got Tanner to be Tanner and want to start Cryptic, start a trading card game? What's your origin story as a superhero?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tanner was a nerd from a young age, so I collected Pokemon. Born in '92, so kind of right in the sweet spot for first gen Pokemon. And then I learned about Magic the Gathering through my, I guess like my stepfather, so my stepbrother's stepfather.
Okay.
And he had a bunch of old ABU era Magic cards. Let us play with them, no sleeves or anything. Just went hard playing Magic. Then we opened our first.
The old school way.
Throw $1 million around. All right,
Pretty good,
cool.
huh? We opened our first box in the 8th grade. We raised some money, like mowing lawns and shit. Champions of Kamigawa, and I've been a Magic player since. So I actually came up with Cryptic and the lore of Cryptic as a concept. I own the copyright on the actual concept and story of Cryptic. It was going to be a comic series, and I started to develop a game alongside it. And then they kind of merged, and then we really concentrated on putting the lore into the actual gameplay. So it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it sounds like, okay, so that's a perfect origin story. And we do hear a lot about different trading card game creators, liking Magic or different games. So when you got this game, it started as a comic. So obviously, art, would I be saying, maybe would I be out of turn if I said, hey, listen, it sounds like art was the first step here. Obviously, because it was comic first. Yeah.
Yeah, we commissioned the art as we were designing the cards, but the art definitely came first, and it ran alongside with the actual story.
Okay.
And then we started to design cards around those pieces of art and tried to make them flavorful and actually make sense with the art. And then we kind of went into just really making sure that the game felt like it was a piece of the story. Like some games don't actually have lore or story, but for us, it's super important.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we have the cards marked there, queued up, right? So yeah, we have the cards up on the screen. Look fantastic. We had a pack of cards in our hand.
Yeah, we got it right here.
And the thing I want to just ask you quickly, when you're starting, so you're starting a TCG. You decide, I'm going to start a TCG. Is the first thing that goes through your head, yes, I have the art here, and I have the story, so I have to put these two together. How much time and effort was that to say, I have to combine these, they started as a story, make them a playable game? Like, how much time went into actually doing that?
We're about 6 months into actually developing it as a game, but unlike, well, I don't want to talk about other games, but luckily we had our own money, we had our own funding, so I was able to hire right away. So I actually have an employee and a full team of people that help me develop the game and implement the card design. So it's not just me. If it was just me, 6 months really wouldn't have been realistic time frame to develop a project like this.
Right.
So luckily I was able to kind of bankroll a team and get the project popping like a real business.
Right. Yeah. So how much playtesting now that you've started? So was there a lot of playtesting, say, hey, we have to hone this in and get this thing right?
And it's still going on. The cards are mostly done for Genesis. There's just little tweaks to be made here and there, but the overall design and balance of the game is there. So I would say estimated, I mean, definitely 1,000+ games have been played between all of the community members submitting their feedback sheets. Also, my employee Q, myself, and the other creators of the game. So I don't have exact track on all of the games, but I know we have hundreds that are actually tracked with data that's populated a spreadsheet that we can actually keep track of and use to implement changes and balance the game.
And did you get a lot of feedback? I mean, did you get a lot of changes to make, or were they mostly tweaks, or was there anything major where you're like, man, I fucked up. I mean, fuck this up. We need to do something different. Or was it all just minor tweaks? I mean, what was the process like for that?
Oh, in the beginning, there was definitely major changes, mainly to do with the colors and how the colors were spread in the game and which cards could produce what. That was pretty busted from day one, and that was like 5 months ago. We had a very like hardcore like Spike player in the community that was like very min-max, like wanted to make sure he could just push the game to its limits, and he exposed that like in one day. So we were able to change that, and since then it's pretty much just been little incremental changes here and there. And the rules now are finalized. We were tinkering a little bit with the final win condition recently, as far as if you lose after the last 11-year card. I know most people watching don't know how to play, but other than that, it's been just little stuff here and there.
Okay. Cool. So just quickly, though, how would you just give us a quick version for everybody listening who's just being introduced to Cryptic for the first time? How would you describe the gameplay? Like, what would your elevator pitch be for people to say, hey, this is what the game's like?
Yeah, so basically it has phases similar to Magic, where you untap and you draw and you declare attackers. There's a phase before and after the attacker phase. The resource system is like Duel Masters or Kaijudo or World of Warcraft trading game, where each card can actually be used as a land card or a resource card. You see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's actually what it can produce. So you use those to cast citizens and spells, and citizens stay on the field, spells go away, have a one-time effect. And the attacks happen very similar to other games in that you declare your attackers at once, they declare their blockers at once, but the combat interactions happen one by one. So each individual combat interaction between two citizen cards happens, and the attacking player gets to choose the order, which can definitely matter because if there's a die trigger or if there's a buff effect, the order that the citizens die massively impact combat, and that's where the complexity of this game lies, is in the combat interaction.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you, though. Is this something that you think people would be able to pick up right away? Like, how complex would you say for, like, say we gave a market deck of cards. Like, how difficult would you say it is?
I'd pick it up 100%. I mean,
Mark would. What about someone like me?
How about a normal person?
More of a sim.
A mere normal person. Yeah. How difficult would you say it would be to pick up for just the normal person who's not Mark?
For someone that plays games at all, any trading card game, they'll be able to pick it up in, I'd say, 2 to 3 games. Anyone that plays Magic will pick it up in 1, Magic or Duel Masters. I'd say that we kept enough to be familiar for the player base because that's already established, but we changed it enough for them to experience something new in combat. So people that would say like it's like too similar to Magic or too similar to Duel Masters, the first game they play, because I had a lot of people call me out at the Louisville convention. So I just said, hey, you want to talk about it? Sit down and play. And everyone that ended up playing ended up saying, wow, when we were going through combat and I had to make the decisions and figure out how the 11-year cards would interact with my attacks, like that really got me thinking. I was like, yeah, wasn't that stimulating? Wasn't that fun? Isn't that the point?
Yeah, right. It makes it challenging.
That was my biggest thing.
Attitude to have is to challenge them when they kind of challenge you back. It's kind of like, try it, If you're
try it. So what were the reactions then? Were people like, like you said, you're at the Louisville convention. Did you find you were changing minds? Did you find that people were taking to this game? Because it feels, I mean, art's great. So, were they taking to the actual gameplay?
Yeah, to be honest, like not even bragging about it, the main result I got with playing people was them begging me to buy boxes.
Really?
So that's pretty much it. Like, hey, how can I buy a box?
That is awesome. I know you wanted to ask.
I wish I could give you one right now.
Yeah, and that's a great sign, and it just also shows by the the Kickstarter. You have 1,149 followers in the Kickstarter. That's a great number to have, and that shows people are interested. But I was just gonna say about the art. I really like the art, and I dig that it's so different. Like you have Helen Ravana here, look much different than some of these up close kind of personal ones. And you look at the artist, and you see they're kind of all from around the world. And was that kind of on purpose? You wanted kind of like a different variety, or did you just kind of stumble upon that or something? Because I like the look of the cards and I like the variety of the artists. Like, why'd you choose that? I guess.
I didn't actually purposely like look at different parts of the world. I just looked at the internet, which I guess is the world. So
right.
I found every Cryptic artist on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah. I would DM them and or email them if it was in their bio. And even the artists that I found their Instagram that have illustrated for other games you've heard of, that hooked me up with other artists from other games you heard of. I'm being a little cryptic because I don't want to.
A little cryptic? Oh, bang.
Play words, but got you 100%.
I don't want to spoil anything that I'm to announce on the Kickstarter, but like one of the Magic artists that we have actually connected me with 4 more Magic artists, and I was able to commission art from all 4 of them as well.
And just quickly for the investors, the collectors, people like. So you heard Tanner mention, like, look, there's a Magic artist in here. And most Magic artists, like, just quickly go into the investing thing, Tanner, just off a tangent real quick, is like, look, they sign things, and they're on the PSA database. They sign this trading card. You can get it slabbed by PSA, because PSA will call it a trading card, call it an authentic signature. It'll be slabbed. So right off the bat, if you have famous artists, you can get these cards slabbed by PSA. Not necessarily graded, but they will be slabbed. So would you say it was an advantage because you had a little money going into it to kind of pay for these things, get things going, like you said, to bring in bigger names and actually get this stuff already going before Kickstarter's even being mentioned?
And I would just chime in and also be willing to network, because it seems like that's a strong point in your leadership is network. So,
Oh, absolutely massive. I mean, between me and my 2 partners, and the money we've reinvested from Patreon, by the end of the Kickstarter campaign, between art, marketing, and sample cards and all that stuff, we'll be in this game $100,000.
Yep.
So, being a game that would like say raise $100,000, that wouldn't necessarily be considered a successful campaign, given that we've invested so much. But as far as the signed cards go, that's definitely a big part of it. But there's also something that I can do as a creator to get the same thing for the rest of my artists, and that's to send them all cards to sign and submit those to PSA, CGC, and BGS to verify their signatures separately.
See, that's fantastic.
My
so
goal
that's
is
something
that
you're planning on doing.
all
right?
cards will be 100%.
That's fantastic.
We call
So-
that foresight.
See, that's great. So, like, if we go to a convention, you have artists sitting there. Guys, it's totally an advantage to have these cards, have the artist sign it. You can get these slabbed before anybody else is getting anything slabbed, because PSA takes time to get things graded through them, BGS, CGC, all them. So that's a fantastic advantage.
Yeah, and having a cash transaction like that, guys, it helps everybody out. Your card's going to be worth more. You pay the artist. High fives all around. Like, it just works out. I mean, that's kind of
Mike
how
loves
it works.
high-fiving everybody.
So, I don't know. I like when everyone wins. I mean, it really is.
All right,
Well,
so, go ahead.
all three of the grading card companies you just mentioned, I already have assigned reps for and have submitted paperwork for. So by the time these boxes hit people's hands, CGC, BGS, and PSA will be able to grade.
So
all
I love
Cryptic
that.
cards.
Like,
That's perfect, yeah.
That right off the bat tells me this is somebody who comes into this.
To me, that's
prepared.
essential.
And isn't like, but look at DSG. Like, fuck DSG. No, this is great.
Or some unknown one.
Unknown,
you're coming
right.
in with something, some acronym. You don't know what it is. And
You mean
they're
BSG?
telling you it's great, and you're like, I feel like I'm getting played or something like that. It's like, no, this feels very,
No, yeah,
not.
this is fantastic. So
And
Tanner,
I like the Theodore thing.
it sounds like you had a lot going on. You had a lot planned. Your ducks were in a row, let's say, before you started the Kickstarter. So, Mark, let's click over to the Kickstarter real quick.
Yep. And here we go.
Now, here's the Kickstarter project. Now, this is coming April 15th, correct?
Yes, at noon Eastern. So that's 9 a.m. my time in Vegas.
11 here in the Midwest, right, gang? So 11 in the Midwest. And Mark, call up the tiers. Let's talk about this quickly.
Yep, let's suck the tiers. Yep, because this is stuff, and we can zoom in wherever you want if you'd like to.
Can we just zoom in wherever in the middle?
Yeah, the standard tiers, sure. Yeah, okay. No, I don't know if you wanted to, check everything out.
I'm basically blind. Okay, so here we go. So, Tanner, we have these different tiers. Now, you said you already have the Kickstarter goal, and it's 200 and... Is it 200 something thousand, or am I making that up? I just make believe.
To be like thematic, we made it $66,666.
I saw that, yeah.
I imagine we will
Love it.
crush that pretty quickly. But
Yeah, I'm thinking with this, like, I don't want to throw out crazy numbers.
Do it,
but
Mark.
That seems like you're gonna get $250 a piece at least. That's like,
Mark, put a number up there.
You're gonna get $250,000 in the first hour. There you go, $250,000 in
The first hour, Mark's calling.
Mark
it.
says you're fine. You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I don't know.
All
We'll
right.
see.
that'd be great.
We'll see.
We're
No,
actually doing
I
a
don't know.
little
I think
competition
things look
started
good.
tonight.
Yeah, no,
where
it
the
looks
Discord
good.
followers can guess, and we'll reward them with riddle packs.
Oh, Mark,
there you go.
Mark, you get it. Hop in
I'm
and
in.
just
Put
throw
your guesses in.
Throw your number.
I got my burner account. In
No,
there,
quickly, Tanner, just to put everybody's mind at ease, you did say you guys had put $100,000 in, and if you didn't get the $100,000, we consider it a loss because you already put $100,000 in. But are you saying that the Kickstarter money is still going to be separate? Like, it's still going to be used for the game? You're just saying personally, you're going to take it as a loss.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not paying yourself
the
back.
money will. No, I'm only going to pay myself a portion of it back, and we're talking to the tune of about $10K just for tax purposes at the end of the year, because being that it's a C corp and taxed as a corporation, we have to actually take a certain number of salary based on our revenue, our net,
great.
or we'll face tax penalties. So
Yeah.
the only thing we would
a
do
good
is the
setup.
minimum required by the IRS.
So just quickly, just before we talk about the Kickstarter, I do want to say this. Like, we've seen some other Kickstarters, some other dudes have come on, like our Discord, just stupid. But here's the thing: you have all your stuff trademarked, right? You have it all trademarked. You have a business, believe it or not, guys. You have a game plan. You have art, you have cards, and you have a game, right? We have all this down so far.
And artists that are in the process of getting their stuff approved by the grading.
Correct.
And they're letting you know who the artists are, not some hidden thing, which is
For their security.
For their
is a
security.
little weird.
that's-
Wow. Okay. So this is blowing me away a little bit. So without anything to pick on, let's keep going because I think this is looking good. All right, here we go. We got these standard tiers, gang. $49 for the citizen tier, and that is estimated delivery November 2022. How confident are you, Tanner, that November 2022 is going to be the date I'm going to have it in my hand?
Extremely. I
Okay.
think that I'm going to get them to everyone about a month early would be my guess, possibly up to 2 months early. It really depends on the quantity because the printer I'm using is actually located in Canada, so I don't have to put my cards on a boat.
Oh, perfect.
And what makes that great is that not only is the shipping significantly cheaper, it's somebody I can trust and somebody that like not even like trying to be offensive or anything, but there's no language barrier, so there won't be issues that I've seen with other games where they say, "Oh, well, we didn't include this time because it's going to be on the next one." Right. When really what happened is there was an issue with communication. So
having a North American kind of contact or supplier type thing, I think that's a big deal. Especially things are getting weird. You don't know. Yeah. Like supply chain stuff is always a question mark. Are they? Gonna
also. This printer is a genius and has actually ordered like 20 containers full of 310 black core German paper. So we're good to go for tens of thousands of boxes if needed.
Perfect. Wow.
So even if we were have to wait for paper, it wouldn't even be until future sets. So there's no possibility of like a shortage in actual like manufacturing supplies. And it's going on a truck, not a boat. So I don't got to worry about it getting stuck or anything of that nature. Or my print files getting shared or my shit getting stolen from other print companies, which is
right?
Hey, I like it.
I'm seeing a lot of like things that are going like perfectly executed. Is there anything throughout this process that has not gone according to plan that you've kind of had to pivot off your original plan?
The only thing I would say is when we first did the Patreon packs, we were going to use a printer in the US for the full arts, and they ended up having some like logistical issues, so we ended up like kind of pivoting and using Make playing cards and their foiling process. And once we got our print files dialed in and I did a series of samples with them, they ended up being beautiful and the patrons are super happy with them. Okay. But post Kickstarter, we're actually going to discontinue the Patreon. That was kind of going to be like a one-time thing. We may do something that's kind of like Secret Lair-esque in the future. Yeah. But for now, we're going to discontinue that. And what we're calling our booster decks, which are 25 card ready to play decks, they're kind of like a combination of a booster pack and a starter deck. Okay. We're actually going to get made in Southern Florida by a different company that makes other playing card products. So
perfect.
I want to keep all my stuff in North America for a lot of reasons, but the main reason being that it doesn't have to go on a boat.
Yeah, right. It gives you a lot of worries about hitting dates. But yeah, here's we're showing.
This one's from the in Matt. Oh shit, my phone's away. Could you hold that up next to me?
This is the booster pack, the test booster pack that we opened on our giveaway show.
Yeah. See, those were actually made in China, and that was before I was really familiar with the print industry and knowing what my options were. And they didn't. I don't like how the cards turned out. They're dark. The foiling isn't the way I wanted it to be. Yeah. And luckily, they don't have my print files. They only have my test print files. So those were just something cool that I can like give out to everybody and like have fun with.
You know what's kind of dope about these though? And I will say this is you talk about the quality obviously improving and stuff. So let me hold these up to everybody here real quick.
And those are not bad. I mean, they're printed on 280 white core Chinese paper, which is pretty trash. There's a couple other games that you've heard of that use that paper as well because they don't want to pony up. Yeah. But
I mean, I will say though, what makes it neat is the fact, and I mean, I don't mean this, I'm not just somebody who just rick rides, but dude, literally, it's kind of fun to have like, okay, cards coming in higher quality. You can tell the early cards because guess what, gang? They're early. You can tell there's mistakes. There's things wrong with them. Yeah. There's printing issues and things like that. So yeah, typos. I like that. I really enjoy that, and yeah. I think it's kind of cool to have something like that because
it was a part of our process. I'm in no way, shape, or form ashamed of those cards or what they look like. I think they're cool too. I just want everyone to be clear that that's not the stock we're using. That's not the print quality we're using. And there will be no typos on the final product.
Don't make promises we can't keep. Don't make promises.
And if it happens, that's an air card, everybody. It's
rare. Well, no, look, that's what happens. All right, so let's go through these tiers. Let's go. $49 Citizen tier, estimated delivery November 2022. Feels good, gang. Like we're gonna get it. Starter deck set. You get the 4 decks and all applicable stretch goals, which we'll go over the stretch goals. Are there any up here? Mark, you probably know better.
We can take a look.
Yeah, we'll take a look. But $49. So if you want in, gang, $49 is a fine starting point, and you'll be able to actually just play the game because the starter decks are, of course, plug and play, right, Mark?
Absolutely.
And you get booster packs.
Yeah.
2 booster packs in each deck.
Oh, there's 2 booster packs in each deck. Well, that's awesome.
Great.
Well, that's
to me absolutely essential for a starter deck.
Oh shit.
That's awesome. Wow.
So you get 8. All right, so you get 8 packs with this too. $49, 8 packs. You get 4 starter decks.
Because that makes it fun to open these packs. Because opening packs is fun. I mean, that is, you're getting something. Yeah, you're getting a preset deck, which you're excited to play with. But to get a pack to open, that's great. I love everything about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and the Super Chase cards will be split evenly on the print run. So essentially, they print enough packs for the boxes and the starter decks. They put aside sections of packs that have the guarantees, like the box, the case tier, and then the master case tier have like certain guaranteed pulls in them. And then everything else just gets randomly put in starter decks. So you can get 1 of 1 cards in starter decks.
Right.
See, that's awesome.
You got me. You got me. How do I add a starter deck to my pledge? So that's how you do it.
$49,
you
man.
throw a couple
worth
packs
it.
in there. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Wow.
All right. I like
that's
that.
a great addition.
That's
I like
kind of
that
cool.
a lot.
All right, so
And more people have
111, we're
starter decks,
talking
so they'll
nobles.
be more likely to play the game.
No,
which is
absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah, right. Exactly.
And
Your friends will have those cards too. Exactly. You're gonna.
And
get
you'll be
it.
able to just chase. Some people just like to chase. That's a great way to chase.
I like the chase.
$49.
The thing I still get shit about is I have the how to play video, and I talk about you get a booster box, but you don't have the cards you can play with the booster box. You have to buy something
no
else.
aura. You can't
And
play
people
those.
are all upset about it. It's like,
Don't blame Mark.
Anyway,
Actually,
Noble
that
Cities.
kind of just
Yeah, go ahead. No.
as like a little tiny thing real quick with our game and the way I designed our booster boxes for like draft and sealed events, being that all the cards are actually resource cards and that there's no dice or tokens or anything needed, you actually really can just play with the booster box.
That's awesome.
So no peripherals, no extra cards, no land box, dice, tokens, or mat. You could literally just pull a booster box. You and your boys can show up, split the packs up, draft or do sealed, build decks and play.
That's fun.
This sounds like it's incredibly well prepared. All right, $111, guys, is the Noble Citizen, and that's, again, November 2022. They're all November 2022, so I'm not going to read anymore. You get the booster box, you get the backer promo card, which has a black border, and all applicable stretch goals. All right, so that's cool. So let's talk about the backer promo
is
card
it
for a minute.
numbered? I guess is it.
Those actually won't be numbered,
Okay.
but they're gonna be specific to each tier.
Okay.
And they're just gonna have different borders.
Yeah.
So it's the card Tribulation, and it's actually printed in our Cryptic language. You guys haven't gotten your riddle boxes yet, right? Or have you?
No.
I don't think so. I'll be. Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna send your guys on Wednesday. But we're doing these riddle boxes with cards that are printed in Cryptic, which is our actual language, which is a huge part of the lore. And there's box toppers. You kind of have to decipher what the message is. But anyways, the actual Kickstarter promo will be exclusive, obviously, to Kickstarter backers, and we'll feature that language.
So, wait a minute. So you were saying there's box toppers. You have to decipher a little bit of a puzzle here right in front of us?
So not with the sealed product within the Kickstarter. Well, at least not that I'm officially announcing. But the riddle boxes actually are going out to like influencers and different channels and stuff. I'm going to send you guys one. And the box topper is actually a piece of a puzzle. So people have to look over the internet and try to find ways to figure out how these box toppers fit together. And then once they form that image, there's a message on there. And once they figure out that message, they'll know what to do.
So this is something that all like the people that get these riddle boxes have to work together to solve.
Sure, or you guys could even just watch their videos. They could watch your videos.
I got
There's
it.
already people in the community
Or
that
mostly
are
pirates.
hunting for these box toppers.
I like that.
cool.
I like the having some sort of kind of a scavenger hunt, if you will, some sort of something else, to it, some sort of fun addition.
And they
to
look
it.
really sweet.
Well, that's amazing.
So
Well, there you
that's
go.
awesome.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Overlord Gang, $329. You're getting 3 booster boxes. You're getting that promo card, but with a silver border. And Tanner, I was going to ask, you already have print runs for the black border, silver border, gold border, and the noble green border. That's already established, like what the max is. Of course, you're going to have in the Kickstarter.
negative.
Negative.
So
Oh.
the tiers won't. The tiers won't be limited, and the
cool.
boxes won't be limited either, because at the end of the day, this is like a player's game.
Yeah.
There is going to be some sweet ass chases, trust me, but there is going to be plenty of cards for everybody to play that wants to play. Because
Nice.
kind of like Flesh and Blood is shown, the players are the only reason that game even has a faint pulse. So there is a reason to build a player base, and it's funny because sometimes players and investors or collectors, whatever you want to call them, kind of butt heads or end up being like frenemies, but they need each other.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So it's both sides of the
Well, that's
coin.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
great.
This could be a weird situation where, one of these lower tiers end up having a shorter run than we'd expect. All right, so let's go to Noble Overlord, guys. That's 6 booster boxes. The backer promo card is going to have the gold border, which would be kind of cool. The starter deck set. So you're getting the 4 decks. Remember, These decks each have 2 packs, and Matt, you can pull something rare out of it, right? So
God, I hope so.
a few extra swings at the plate.
Wow.
And all applicable stretch goals. It's kind of an interesting
That
one.
is an interesting one because initially I was thinking, you know, 111 for a booster box, 3 times that, 333, right? And then you're like, okay, 6 times that, but no, you're throwing in these starter decks, so that kind of makes this pretty. That's kind of, you get a value for that. So if you want to spend $650, you are throwing in more value. So that's something I eye. It's kind of like, all right, you know, initially I thought, you know, I'll probably do an Overlord maybe, but
Plus, you're getting, and just not even if you invest in the higher tier, you're still getting the different kind of promo card that does probably have, like, I don't know in terms of value, but it does give it a little more rare.
But to have that and to get the extra packs and everything like that,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I was just kind of wanted to point that out, that's what really makes it different from, you know, one jump to the other. There's something else there. So
Yeah, and that's definitely by design. And I didn't want to force people who didn't want the starter decks, because some players, or mostly the flippers, only want the boxes. So say somebody just wants to get in on a box of Noble Citizen. I didn't want to make that tier $140 and force starter decks on them. So the only tiers I'm including it on, they're essentially free because the Noble Overlord has discounted boxes by a couple bucks a box, but on top of that, you're getting the sealed case premium because there's a guaranteed pull per case. So like in any game that has a guarantee at the box case and master case level, those sealed products end up carrying a premium because of that guarantee.
that's a great point. Yeah, sealed case. So you're getting a case. You're getting 6 guys. So that's kind of the point of that. That's great. That's it.
And that'll be represented on the actual like graphic that tells you
No.
what the Noble Overlord gets.
Yeah. And it seems like, you know, as you're talking through, you have a lot of these small highlights that you could trickle throughout the whole Kickstarter. It seems like you have a lot of great add-ons, and it seems, you're well prepared for that. Would you say there's a lot of add-ons, or, you know, I don't want you to spill the beans here. Would you, you know, what kind of add-on things are you looking at, I guess?
I could spoil a cool one. We actually got these dice made that are D6s, but they're in increments of 11, and the one is a Cryptic K. So it says K, and then it goes 11, 22, 33, and then obviously the 6 side is 66. So there are these custom D66 dice with this like nebula look around them with like a gold cage around them.
pretty awesome.
So they're really premium, like dope dice. But other than that, it'll be accessories and sealed product. And the cool one that people want to look out for is the booster decks, because those will actually ship prior to the main tier shipping. So people will be able to play. My goal is within 60 days of the Kickstarter concluding, people will have booster decks, because I'm getting those made in the US, and those are short print run, digitally printed, so I can get those in about a month.
That's awesome.
Nice. That's cool. All right. So let's get to the final tier here, gang. It's for us, at least, because we don't have a game store. Will be called the Overseer, and you get 36. That's right, 36 booster boxes. Get ready to rip. The test print run booster pack, right? The backer promo
Which you guys got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That's what we're holding up there.
Yep.
The backer promo card is gonna have the noble green border, and then you get 3 starter deck sets. So that's 12 total decks, but guys, that's 24 packs. And then of course all applicable stretch goals. This is this sounds like it's look, if you got the money and you like this, this sounds like it's a good deal.
It's an incredible deal. Yeah.
So again, with all of these, like, so this is the big one for the big dogs, and then obviously you have the game store tiers there. Are you expecting? I mean, based on you know whatever you have going on and the feedback you've gotten from everybody, are you expecting any one tier to just be like, this is what the people wanted, this is why I created it for the people, or did you just make it based on like, look, we've heard a lot of things from a lot of people, these are the tiers that'll fit just about everyone?
Yeah, and I did the variety of tiers so that people could really customize and get exactly what they want out of the game. So even if you were to say like have a group of friends that all wanted starter decks, you could get in on a booster box together and then add on the starter deck sets.
Yeah.
So you're really able to customize and get exactly what you want out of the campaign. You're not forced into anything or forced to get extra shit you don't want, which is what has driven me crazy of campaigns in the past. It's like, I don't care for this playmat. I don't care for like, I wanted everything that was optional beyond the sealed product to be optional.
Yeah, was the ease to play kind of a focus, like to kind of, you know, attack maybe, because board games are exploding, and I think people are looking for more and more challenging board games, and it's like, why don't you try a trading card game, you know, it's something kind of up that, the board game people alley. Did you kind of think about that, like ease to play? Was that kind of to try to, I don't know.
Oh, yes, definitely. And the fact that our game is, we'll call it immaculate. That's a term I stole from Kodak on YouTube. But the fact that our game doesn't require anything but the cards, and that people are familiar with other games, are able to easily learn it, really makes it a super low barrier to entry. And the lowest barrier to entry of most games is the starter deck, and it'll typically be $10 to $15, sometimes up to $20. A lot of the time they don't include packs, which we obviously do. But the booster deck, the 25 card booster deck, that'll probably be $7-8 at the LGS. That is one of the lowest barrier to entries in the entire industry. So that will get people to go, fuck it, it's $8. I guess I'll try.
Right? I mean, throw it on top, right?
They pull it out.
All right.
Hey, I think it looks good.
And they combine their booster decks after their games, and they've got a full-fledged standard legal deck.
Yeah. Just quickly through this. So, guys, these are all the tiers we went through them. This launches April 15th. Now, one thing to make... Oh, crap.
Noon Eastern, 11 Central.
How do I... There we go. Fuck. So there's early bird mystery packs. Early bird mystery packs. This is something I think is pretty interesting. The first 24 hours are based on backer number. The Noble Citizen will get 1 pack. The Noble Overlord 3 packs. Regular Overlord 2 packs, and the Overseer 6 packs. So these are just the mystery packs. I mean, you don't have to spill any beans or anything. Mystery packs, are they booster packs? Are they something special? Are they older packs? What are they? As far as just, I mean, don't spill anything, but are they standard or are they special?
No, they're their own thing. So some of them I'll throw in test packs and Riddle 66 packs as like in lieu of them for some backers as just a general mystery pack by itself. But I will actually be ordering the outer wrappers and hand packing mystery items and packs and cards and stuff myself. So depending on the quantity, I'll probably have to hire some help. But I think people are going to really have a lot of fun with it. And it's just a good way to handle early bird, because early bird's one of those things that I really struggled with, like figuring out exactly how I wanted to approach it, because I don't want to punish somebody for being late to the party. So these mystery packs towards the end of the campaign will actually be available for purchase as an add-on as well. Because I want people to have access, and I don't want to have anybody feel shitty that they weren't able to grab one.
And stuff like signed cards and stuff like that. I mean, that's, you can see a chase already. It's cool.
I know people loved our signed stuff.
Hey,
people have a lot of fun with this. For sure.
They're
going to have a lot
Tanner's
of fun with the mystery packs.
And the signed TRL pack.
Obviously.
Dude, what a good deal, right?
Fantastic deal. Hey, and Tanner, one last thing about the card game, and then I know Matt has some other questions for you, but, the only thing I'm kind of curious about is, Kickstarter's coming up the 15th, stretch goals. Do you have stretch goals ready? Are we just going to wing it with stretch goals? Is when your stretch goals going to be, you're going to seal my box for me? What are we talking about here? How ready are you?
Oh, we're not winging shit ever. We're not wingers, that's for sure. We have all the stretch goals that we want to do established. A couple of them I think are really going to get people to go, wait, what? Right. So the stretch goals, my idea with the stretch goals is not to treat them as another purchase opportunity for the backers, because some projects actually will put stretch goals as items that people can purchase, which is okay in like a limited capacity, but mostly you want the stretch goals to be freebies or exciting news. So something that they can look forward to post-campaign, or something that they're going to get in addition to what they've already gotten for no additional money. That's what a stretch goal is actually supposed to be. And that actual standard is set by the board game industry. And like these games that are getting funded on Kickstarter really need to take notes and look at what the board game industry is doing on Kickstarter, because they're years ahead of TCGs in the space. So indie board games smoke indie TCGs. It's because they've been around longer. So like when I went to the Gamma convention in Reno, I was there to learn about distribution and to meet store owners and to meet reps from different distributors. And the consensus, first of all, was fuck distributors. Everyone hates them. But second of all, the board game industry is the shit on Kickstarter. You need to look at what they're doing. Anyone I talked to was like, you need to look at this specific campaign. You need to look at that specific campaign. And what I found is a lot of their stretch goals were just add-on items that came with their games for free. So like additional cool, exciting announcements for the box topper, or even something like additional mystery packs, or maybe a digital game. Maybe a digital game that maybe I'm already contracting somebody to develop a preview for.
Maybe I'm already working on it.
Awesome.
That's awesome. So
And being curious and looking to other adjacent kind of industries. I mean, that's the way that's obviously you could look at the other TCGs, but doing that's a great. It shows in the Kickstarter, and obviously it looks very professional, prepared, and yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, looks good. You got me.
All right, before we let you go, Tanner, Matt has some Matt questions, right, Matt?
I have some Matt questions. I mean, I think what I always and Tanner and I were able to talk a little bit like over the last couple of weeks when we were trying to set up the interview. So like I got to know him just a little bit, kind of.
Oh yeah, I showed you some crazy stuff.
You did, and I
wanted that day. You know what I did yesterday?
What?
It's a secret. I delivered a damn baby.
Did you really?
Yes.
What happened?
We do that a
baby.
lot, actually.
What?
You'd be shocked.
So and this is
I'm a fireman for the people listening that don't know.
And this is kind of what I was going to get into.
I've been in that
like,
room. I've been in that room. That's
I got to know a little bit of like Tanner's not personal life, but kind of like what he does outside of like the Cryptic space. So like, feel free to share whatever you want to share. But like, I think a lot of people would be interested in kind of like what your other interests are outside of this TCG space and kind of like some background on just you as a person. Because I think I found you kind of fascinating the more I talk to you.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm a fireman. I've been a fireman for 10 years in Las Vegas. I work right off the strip.
Oh, wow.
Explorer since I was 16. I was working the ambulance running 911 calls when I was 18 years old, 2 weeks after I graduated high school.
In Vegas, wow. I bet that's some action you see, huh?
Yeah. I went to night school to become an advanced EMT my senior year of high school. And 2 weeks after I graduated, I was able to pass national registry and work on an ambulance.
Wow.
So been doing that for right about 12 years. And when I was younger, I liked to hunt, shoot. Me and my dad work on rock crawlers, Jeeps. He's a fabricator and a fire captain, retired. So I'm into building stuff. And as far as my business experience, I opened a powerlifting gym about 5 years ago in Las Vegas. And we sell wrist wraps, knee sleeves called Stronghouse Project. And we sell all the supportive equipment and also have a 5,000 square foot gym.
Wow.
So that's where my entrepreneurial experience comes from, and filling online orders and dealing with distributors and sourcing products, some from overseas when necessary. That's actually what's going to provide the warehouse for Cryptic. I've got a 2,500 square foot warehouse space designated at my current business for the Cryptic.
That overlaps. That's great. Yeah.
That's refreshing to hear that somebody with some business experience.
Yes.
Starting
Are you
a
sure
business.
you want to open a cafe? No.
What's your thoughts on cafes? Cold drinks? No.
But it also shows someone who's not afraid to work. Someone who gets their hand dirty and gets in the action. You're in the arena. You're not afraid to do it. So that's also
the
a good
arena.
sign.
Right on.
Well, the Teddy Roosevelt thing, right? The arena, it's
Man in the arena. That's
there
right.
you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
All right, did you have anything wacky? Nothing.
Let's see, wacky. Do you guys have any wacky questions? All right.
Yeah, no. What's a day? What's a perfect day for Tanner? What would you do?
Oh, there's a question.
I'm like a pretty obsessive person. So right now I get like a really deep satisfaction from checking boxes on my to-do list. So like when I have like task in front of me, like recently one of the community members was like, hey, just to let you know your game looks really cool, but I can't fucking play it because I'm colorblind and there's no symbols on your soul stones. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let me handle that. So like I spent the next 2 days adding symbols that are in a cryptic language to all the stones. And like when I checked that box, I felt like, hi. I was like, yes, that feels good.
That was the perfect day checking that box.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, no.
As far as
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. As far as like a chill day, I have a house in Nashville with my sister. So I like to go to Nash and just chill on Broadway, kick it, drink some beers, Coors Light.
I was just there 2 weeks ago.
All right, you convinced me. I'm going to Nashville this summer. That's it. All right. I haven't been. Matt, you went. You're kicking it on Broadway, having beer. Yeah, I want to go, man. I love live music. Just go hang out, dude. I'm in.
We have a house in East. It's like less than 10 minutes from Broadway.
I hear it's the bachelorette party.
It absolutely is.
The bachelorette
capital. There's enough woo girls there for everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I like live music and beer. I think I'd have a lot of fun.
You'll be fine.
We're learning a lot about Mark.
I'm simple dude. I like to drink Coors Light.
You'll be fine.
Actually, one of my lifelong goals and ambitions is to be in a Super Bowl commercial for Coors Lights. It will happen one day.
Silver bullets.
That's pretty much it, man. I'm a pretty simple dude. I like to work. I love my job as a fireman, but kind of interesting enough, for the first time ever, I'm actually considering a possible exit from the fire department, which is a little scary because not because of the money or anything like that. Like I'll always find a way, but I love being a fireman, and it kind of freaks me out to think of not doing that.
Yeah,
so,
like part of your identity is kind of wrapped up in that in a way.
I mean, if these cards blow up, you gotta stick around.
But I also won't let my like personal decision to stay a firefighter destroy Cryptic. If Cryptic needs me on a full-time basis, and if this Kickstarter goes the way I think it will, I will almost certainly be going full-time Cryptic.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Well, yeah, keep your eyes out. April 15th, guys, noon Eastern, 11 Central, our time, Kickstarter. Be on there. Check it out. You saw the tiers. Hop on there early. Get this early bird stuff. You'll be happy you did it.
Yeah, man, Tanner, thank you for popping on. Thank you for, again, for winning the auction and all that. But, Tanner, before we let you go, we got to get you. You have to say pull the big one. We need you to pull the big one.
There's one thing we always say. Are you ready?
Go, Tanner. Are you ready?
Okay, should I say it by myself, or do I got to wait for you?
We'll all say it together.
Are we all saying it together?
We're going to say it together?
Yeah, so you counted it. I'll back up from the mic a little so I can yell it.
Yeah, sure. We're doing this?
I think we should all say it together. So, guys, remember, when you're opening the Cryptic packs, you have to...
pull the big one! There it was. All right, Tanner, thank you for popping by.
That was good enough.
And yeah, really excited about this project.
Yeah. Thanks, Tanner.
Thanks,
Appreciate
boys.
it.
Yeah, and thanks for being cool, dude.
soon.
Awesome. Peace.
No, it's great. That was great.
cuts him off.
So I think we learned a lot. We got an ad coming up in 2 minutes. That was really good. We'll unpack some of that. But you know what, guys? That was really cool.
That was cool to hear because there was he was dropping nuggets left and right. So that was interesting. Like the packs added to these things, all the stuff is all.
The thing is, gang, we're not actually leaving.
We're not leaving.
I don't know why Mark wanted us to say that. He just really wanted us to, because I think we made Hutch do it by himself.
Yeah,
we made Hutch do it by himself.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, all right, well, hey.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I came away from that being not that I wasn't confident in the game before, but like, now that we know everything that went into it and everything that's coming out of it, like, this is like, there's no reason to not be optimistic.
Well, here's the thing. The thing that I find very refreshing, and Mark, maybe you can even, say something. This is a game that when it sounds like he ran into a problem, rather than blame somebody for telling him about the problem, he just fixed it and changed it. It's oddly refreshing. Oh, spoil one of the artists. Spoil it right here in the chat. Just do it.
Yeah, give the info to everyone.
And we'll get rid of the funky picture. Sorry.
Microsoft Edge Learning.
No, every time. I get my hotkeys set up here.
Oh.
If I have it clicked over there, it gets all fucked up. But
I don't know what's happening.
Steve Argyle.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Hey, that is kind of cool. I mean, so here's the thing. The neat thing is rather than these being mystery people, like, right? Yeah. So look, you plug them in right here under A, or they're not even in order. That's fine. Doesn't even matter. Look, thing is, it's nice to put a face with who's drawing it, to see them. Yeah. Matt, there's no mystery. There's no, like, do they actually have artists? I mean, I know you're showing me one card and one artist. Are you making them draw you a whole deck? Like,
right.
I don't have that concern. It's funny. I normally like to find concerns, right? Mm-hmm. I normally like to...
well, you always want to look for ways to put a hole in the balloon to kind of see like what could go wrong. I think that's normal for anyone that's looking to invest.
That's what
is
we
like
do.
where could this go wrong?
And see, here's my problem. The only thing I would say, like, if you're like, Doug, what's the problem with this? I mean, maybe the fact that the last one people already shot their loads. I mean, right, guys? I mean, do you see anything? I don't know. Let me see.
And the great thing, if that artist Magic the Gathering stuff, all of that,
I don't
PSA,
see.
That's awesome.
We're at an ad. And that's fine. So if you're not in,
and 40 seconds, dude, you're good.
Oh, it starts at 40 seconds. I'm sorry.
Starts at 36 seconds.
Dude, everyone's subbed.
All I'm saying is, look, this is pretty dope. I like this game. I feel like, Matt, my concerns would only be timing, but timing is not controllable. Plus, look, he said he was confident it's coming in November 2022. I feel good. I don't know. I normally like to point something out, but I feel good.
I would say the timing couldn't get much better. I think this is kind of, know, people saw Sorcery that kind of, maybe they saw some shitty TCG Kickstarters that kind of made them think, the quality's down. What's going on here? And then they saw Sorcery, like, quality's up again. And you see this, you're like, okay, quality's staying. So you're back into investing into new card games. And you're moving on from the ones that failed. You're moving on from Maelstrom. You're moving on from Titan. You're moving to these.
I mean, mentally, I moved on from those a long time ago.
Well, we were telling you a long time ago to move on from those, but that's what we do. Like, we're telling you the future here.
I don't want to jump on anybody.
You if you want to listen.
I don't want to jump on anybody, but like Titan, like, okay, so look at this. There's everything organized right in front of me, and I don't even have anything to poke a hole in, right? Which I like to do. With literally Titan, and I don't mean to jump on Titan.
We kind of do.
I feel like that was one that was so unprepared, so just trying to get money. They had nothing and showed you maybe 3 cards, but they weren't really cards. They were art cards, whatever, so they didn't have cards before they started a game. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is so ready. Sorcery is so ready. All this other bullshit we jumped into early on.
Can I show this? Is he holding the sword or not? That's the Titan one. Is he holding the sword or not?
Sometimes
the hilt should be right here and not in the background. So that's
sometimes swords fly out of your hands. Okay, this is what I'm saying. It's something that they're just throwing together. They got money. It's not going to make it.
Oops.
But there it is, Mark. That's the thing. Is like you want to poke holes in things to be objective. You want to say, okay, I'm gonna poke a fucking hole in this. And I like this. I like sorcery. I'm looking at now the earlier games we invested. I'm talking Matt. I'm talking Nostalgics. I'm talking people who invested in Grand Archive. Like, you're looking at those. How in the world can you look at those and look at sorcery and look at Cryptic and say they're on the same level of preparedness? They're in the same level of running a business. They're in the same level of as far as just even having leaders. Like, it feels ridiculous.
It's an apples to orange comparison.
Right.
Just using Titan as an example, like we saw when they were trying to fill out their Kickstarter page, like everything that was going into the game, the gameplay, like they were running out of things to put on the page. They're repeating the same thing just in different ways. Like, you're not giving me any new information. You're not giving me any valuable information that's going to want me to invest in the game. Whereas, like, this is clear, this is concise, and it's easily laid out. Where you're like, okay, this is this. I get this at this time. Like, there's no lost information. There's no hidden information. It's all right here.
And that's the thing, man. You take this. You're looking at it. You say, okay, and it's not to diss any of the TCGs that came out earlier that did a shit job. Maybe they didn't have a template to look at. Cryptic, Sorcery. These are professional games with professional timelines with roadmaps for you. Yep. This is how you do it. Not some nonsense bullshit. You buy 158,000 promo packs to try to build like a polywog or whatever the fuck I bought. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this is an adult game, right? It's led by an adult. This is the type of thing you invest in because you can trust it. Look, I don't feel like I'm going to run into anything on the road. I mean, sure, there's unforeseen stuff all the time, but as far as stuff that maybe they should have predicted, no, Mark, I'm not seeing any of it. This is fine.
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't be afraid.
And Tanner pointed this out, is that like they have already invested $100,000 of their own money.
Yeah.
Like, I think to your point, Doug, I think there were some TCGs that were using the Kickstarter money to get it off the ground, whereas Tanner has already gotten it off the ground. Like, they're not trying to entice people in the Kickstarter to give them as much money up front so that they can produce the game and give them all these things later. Like,
it's a game you're backing. You're backing a fucking game.
The game is, exactly.
You have the skin in the game already.
Yeah.
You can't, you can't.
So that was a great interview, guys. Check it YouTube if you missed any of it. Mark will be posting all of it.
Yeah, we'll post it on YouTube. YouTube tomorrow morning, guys. We'll have it cut up with the rundown and everything. So it'll be a lot of fun. That was a fun interview.
It was
2 in a row. Hutch, Tanner, you might be next.
Most of you are subscribed, thanks to Bureau and some other folks. So you guys subscribe, fine. You get your one entry. Bureau and people who subscribe for multiple people, they are going to get the same number of entries for subscriptions they entered. So it says we have 43 subscribers. We're going to have more than 43 entrants right now because the people who did multiple get to be entered multiple times. Now, I'm going to show you what we're going to be giving away free to our subscribers.
I like we did there. That was pretty good.
It's a subscription thing, gang. Let's start with the first one. Mark, make this big.
Yep.
That's not the first. Mark's heard that one before. All right, guys?
There we go. Gang, right here. Cryptic, March 2022 test deck, Undead, and Ascendants. All right, this is number 1. This is giveaway 1. It's sealed up. Test deck, check it out. Cryptic takes off, man. I can be holding like a
$1,000 bill.
All right, we're gonna put this.
Yeah,
on.
$1,000 bill. Mark's right.
All right, $1,000 bill. This is number 1. Okay, number 1. This one, right, gang? Worth it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so, right, if you're gifting, right, so if you already have a sub and you want to get some extra outs in this, guys, gift subs, you get multiple entries. It's worth doing because look at this. Here's number 2. Boom, this is giveaway 2. Cryptic 2020, there it is, 2022 test deck, Human and Mystics. Mark, that's 1. This is 2. And gang, this is going to be number 3, man.
Number 3. So we did our big pack giveaway April 1st. The winner of this pack was give it to someone who likes Cryptic.
Give it to someone less fortunate.
And they passed it on.
Hey, here we go, Matt. That's yours. Hold that. Up.
Thank you.
So here we go, Mark. Give me mine to hold up again, and then we'll hold all 3. This is giveaway number 3. Matt, hold it up. This is a deck. Now, Matt, hold the pack so they know that
that's gonna be hard to read.
I'll hold the pack. Let's
hold
do
the
this.
pack.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
let's do this so we can see things. All right. This is the pack they came out of. So this, guys, I'm going to eBay. I'm going to go to eBay and I'm going to show you something.
Hit F1 for you. Then I'll give a back to this.
Bing that, would you? Oh, okay.
So people would see. But we're also going to pull it back.
My Edge, let's figure out how to use Edge first. Because
you guys know about Bing?
Okay, give a minute to talk about Bing.
You know what? We should reach out to Bing because no one else uses it.
Can we get sponsored by Bing?
Have you accepted Bing as
your... at the bottom? We should be like, advertise here, Bing.
Listen here,
Bing.
Bing.
Jerks.
Have you accepted Bing as your search engine?
Nothing. You can set the price on it if you want to.
I spelled it. It's T-I-K.
I-K, yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm just.
I love the fanny pack.
So it's
I
fanny
didn't even get a
pack.
chance to bring up the fanny pack, too. I had to write down.
Boom.
Whatever. Next
333. Somebody took a best offer on this pack, right,
Holy
gang?
smokes.
So we're giving it away opened. How do I go back to big? F1 again?
Mark, make it big
2.
again.
Boom. Matt, hold the cards up. Opened. I'll choose the right match. Matt's in an disadvantage.
You know,
and I got short arms.
And
I'm
here's
like
the
T-Rex.
thing, guys. With just TCGs in general, if you send us stuff, we're gonna give it away.
It's not.
I don't know. It's not something for us to hold on to sell. We kind of feel that it's for the people.
Unless we pay for it.
Unless we pay for it.
If you're giving it to us, we give it away. So here, check this out. Pretty dope, right? Get the cards and the pack. Giveaway 3. So legitimately, guys, and we'll post this in our Discord. We'll post it at the bottom of the YouTube video as well. If you subscribe to us, you get an entry, right? Subscribers only. If you're just a regular old follower, that's fine. Enjoy it. You get all the tips.
We appreciate you too.
Give you about cool products to buy and things to flip, which we'll be talking about here in a minute. But this is an opportunity. Like, if this thing takes off, I can't imagine how rare these are, right? They got to be pretty rare. So these are giveaways. Get into the giveaway. Play the deck. Check it out. It's going to be fun. I mean, it's good stuff.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff marked right on. Now, guys, I do want to just talk a little bit about the meat and potatoes of our show. Mm-hmm. And you know what that is. It's dolls.
It's doll season, boys.
It's doll season.
F1, there you go. You got it.
Yeah. And then this is how you use Bing. And
this is how you use Microsoft Edge.
If it's too complicated, you know.
I don't know about Bing.
There it is. Oh, you didn't even put doll, but you know what?
Yeah, they know what it is.
Some
Black and yellow, black and
what
yellow.
If I got rid of
black and
that?
yellow, black and yellow.
Ooh, these people are.
Ooh, it's dropping. What's
they're
going on
they're
here?
hurting themselves because you get people hurting themselves. This is where you need to be.
It's $300.
But you get on and you're like, oh, I want to sell because I'm, don't be that person. Don't get soft on me. $285, don't do that. $250, there. You paid $75. Guys, I've been telling you. Are those Funko Pops in the background? No.
They are.
What?
I brought 2 of mine, and Mark has a couple of his cereal ones.
Yes. No, those, there's, just some...
You're run-of-the-mill Funkos.
The super rare ones are all in the mail. They're all for sale. Well,
everything's for sale.
Okay.
Everything
the ones
Mark's
I'm
doing
not
is
going to
sell.
sell, I'll put out, but they're not here yet.
For the $1 Million Man, everybody's got a price.
Yeah, right? Oh, jeez. Yeah.
No, all right, so great point. Unprofessional guys never do auctions. And it's only fucking, what time is it now? 5:30 on a Monday. It ended before 5:30 on Monday. That's a shit time to end an auction. Anyway, $249 new listings. Somebody looks like they bought this up as soon as they listed it because that's a dumb price. $284 is about right. Again, new listing $260. It came on, it was low, somebody bought it. You have to pay attention here. $300, $299, $284, $249. That's a weird picture. $315.
Yeah, right. Trying to be different.
$249, but took an offer. People, look. Here's the thing. You get soft. You don't have to though. You can sit and wait because they're not coming out for a while. You can hold these. This is the hardest one to get. It's sold out in minutes. I've been telling you, and I'm not ashamed to say, I've been telling you about buying dolls for months. Okay, it's one of those things, man. Where like when we found the Mattel Creation site, we talked about it. Matt, there was money in these. I don't care I don't play with toy cars either. I buy those. I buy Hot Wheels.
I'm open.
The creation
I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
Pull up the
I'm saying Google.
creations.
Bing that.
Yeah. Oh man,
this is good.
Oh man, I'm not doing this.
Ignore that.
I'm not doing this shit.
It's some board game.
Nothing yet, gang. Head on a swivel. This week. Surprised there wasn't anything announced over the weekend because Tuesdays is normally when they do their Hot Wheels drops. They don't have anything available that they were thinking of. No Matchbox. No Monster High. Monster High sold out so quick last week. No WWE. Nothing. So guys, we gotta just pay attention. There's gonna be something this week.
Yeah, I would guess. I would imagine there's probably a Funko Pop announcement this week for
digital.
A next week drop. I would think that timing is right.
Are we due for a HasLab at any point?
No, they have so much they're
HasLab
making.
has nothing.
That's
They're
true.
just so
I'm ready
far
for those proton
behind.
packs.
Yeah, really giving our wallets a break this week. That is true.
Thank you.
Well,
Yes.
no. I mean, there's that celebrity pack. You might
Fuck.
want.
And we're gonna
Everyone's
talk about
wallet
this.
except for
All right.
Mark's.
All right. So again, Monster High stuff, guys. Pay attention. It doesn't sound like it's up your alley, Matt. You've said you've sold your Monster High stuff some privately off eBay.
Yep.
You made money on them.
Yes, I did.
$75, easy profit. They're handing you money. Take it. You don't necessarily have to collect it.
No.
I mean, easy.
It's my responsibility to take it once they offer.
Yeah, speaking of, just quickly, they do WWE, and I want to show you this. This arena.
Whoa.
They don't even got room for it. It's they did very well.
It comes with diesel
sorry,
and a
I'm
couple of
zoomed in.
diesel different heads.
It's fine. It did fine. It's fine. It did great, right? It went huge, and these sold out right away, and I got these. These are the ones I got into. So this is when Mattel Creations was new. I talked about it. Anyway, we're going to talk about it now. This is what Mark has been champing at the bit to talk about
Mark's ready.
all episode.
Mark's ready to pull that
Like,
Estevez. Yeah.
He was ready. He's like, man, I know we got that interview today, but they
This is what
they
people want.
Are you
preempt
sure you
things,
guys don't want to start off with this? I mean,
they
that's what I
preempt
said.
things all the time. So Mark said, no, like, here's the thing.
Mark tried to cancel Tanner in favor of this.
It's like, let me just see if we can move him, because this is huge. All right, huge stuff. Mark, go ahead. Where am I going? What do I
do like Leaf. You probably have to Bing it. Leaf.
Leaf NFT.io.
Yeah, we could close some of this other stuff too. It's just
Oh, we need all. What are we doing?
do like Leaf NFT. IO.
That's what it is. It's this.
Yeah.
God damn it, Mark. It's leaf.nft. It's leafnft.io.
Oh no, you got some weird thing. See?
Here we go.
Don't click on the wrong.
Here,
link.
there go the viewers.
right here.
We're losing people.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Oh, this is what Mark, how do we unzoom?
How do I pull that tiger
Are we
autograph?
zoomed in?
my
How do you
God.
unzoom this?
Are we zoomed in?
That looks at the screen. They barely got the tiger. Oh, no, we're fine. We're good. You're fine. Don't touch anything.
All right,
Back away.
We're at 100%.
This is coming to Wax April 14th. So say, I know you got money for Tanner on the 15th, right? You're like, I got a Kickstart. Mark says something to take all your money.
Well, let's say you have a little money in wax, maybe
Huh?
$10, $20, $30. I mean, wouldn't you want to...
No.
Look at Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford has got a hairpiece.
Thousands of stars, guys. The Pop Century, you could view the collection. So what it is, these are packs. Here
There's
they
a
are.
Fetty Wap autograph up there.
Yes, no, oh God. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Trap Queen. Okay, so you have a $15 pack. And they have the probabilities of these different rarities, right?
That's their standard foil variation for the metal brand. And
You can buy 100 at a time.
I'm just thinking of it. You got any Travolta?
No. Oh, dude, wait till you get to the Ice Travolta. So $20, limit 50. So they're gonna cut you down, limit 100. Lift $20. This is probably my range. I don't know, guys. But here's the rarity.
this is what Mark wants to be right here in the middle, right in the.
But this is the hilarious
What the
part.
fuck am I
No,
looking-
this gets funnier.
Does
This
it?
is $300. Super Prismatic is their most rare foil variation of the metal brand.
Oh, each card has a quantity of one.
One of one?
So you get a one of one,
Joe
bro.
Exotic.
You want a one of one NFT of
Of Harrison
Tiger
Ford?
Kid?
Sounds so stupid.
So, those are the 3 packs.
Show me the checklist. What are we
So
looking at?
let's go through the collection because this is what I want to point out because I think there's some winners.
All right, start off.
Okay. So like Mira Sovina, Kim Basinger, Kelly Carlson.
I thought it'd say Kelly Clarkson too. I was like, she's looking
Nah,
good
I
for
read
it.
that too
I've seen her
fast.
recently. That's different.
All losers. Millie Bobby Brown.
Losers. These
Winner.
people are losers. Don't worry about it.
Winner. I think Millie Bobby Brown. People would pay for Millie
Millie Bobby Brown is
Unprofessional, that's untrue. One of one did sell recently. It sold this morning. It was like $98. I think it was somebody who I thought was pretty good too. It might have been Olave from the Ohio State.
Chris Olave.
Yeah. Check it because it did sell. I did check it this morning. It was one of the fire ones. Is the one of ones.
Mark, we got a Rainn Wilson down here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No one's gonna buy Elizabeth Shue. Someone might
Someone
buy
may.
Daisy Ridley.
What
no
about
one's
Connie
gonna buy
Stevens?
Connie Stevens. No one's gonna buy Christina Ricci. I'm sorry. All of these.
Who's Tommy Flanagan?
Nobody's gonna buy.
Sean Young.
Sean Young was big.
So
in the
I
80s.
think there's like
She
2
went crazy
cards
at some
from
point,
this.
don't they?
There's a lot, guys. I mean, there are so many. We could go through this pretty
Oh,
quickly.
jeez.
Oh, there's a soup Nazi in the top
No
left.
one. Oh,
John
Hulk
Cusack.
Hogan, someone might buy the Hulkster, but no one's gonna buy any
Charlie
of these, right?
Sheen. People would buy these.
Emilio Estevez, get them both.
Oh,
man,
boy. Oh, boy.
Amelia Clark.
Put men at work back.
maybe?
That's the other-
People are like
No.
Amelia Clark, though. Eddie
No,
Munster.
these are NFTs.
Who's that guy?
Brian Austin Green.
Oh, it's Brian Austin Green.
You get Cheech.
Anthony Michael Hall.
I mean, and then here you get like a Nelly.
Tone Loc.
Nelly.
Nelly.
Sean Kingston. Didn't Sean
Mark McGrath.
Kingston, like-
You don't. I know what not to call.
Oh, there's your Fetty Wap. Oh,
Was that Mark McGrath?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't.
Mark
I know.
McGrath.
You want to get Mark McGrath really hot.
yeah. What's the band? Sugar Ray?
You can't. You can't.
No,
call
they're NFTs, J Bones. This is like the stupidest thing.
Oh.
Jesse McCartney.
What do you
Fetty
mean
Wap.
lame? Oh, what do you
Oh,
mean
Takashi's
doesn't
there.
work?
Thank goodness. Edwin
Debbie
McKee.
Gibson. Takashi 6ix9ine.
Is he? I think he's supposed to be in prison.
No, he's out. He's out. He snitched his way. He's out. He's
Oh, George Hamilton. Look at it. Look at that tan. You wish you had a tan like that.
John Travolta's there.
Adam Driver.
Oh, these are leading
Tanya
men.
Harding, dude. How hilarious. Stacy Keebler.
I haven't seen Stacey Keebler in
Oh,
years.
I saw Pete Weber. I thought it was
Mark, you didn't
bowler
let us
Pete
see the
Weber.
bottom row.
I
Mark,
know.
you gotta
sorry, Mark,
calm
you
yourself down. Mark's just hot. He's heated. What's he looking
There's
for
a
at the
Pete
end?
Weber at the bottom. I thought it was the bowler.
Who's Shanna Burgess?
Shannon Burgess. She's from
you
a
have
show.
Spencer and Heidi. I mean, are you getting
Whoa.
both, dude? I
Who's a
mean,
big fan of the Hills? Mark.
a huge celebrity? I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Oh, a couple Stacey Keeblers. Another one down there. Cheryl Burke. I don't. Was she?
Hi,
who's
Megan
that?
Fox. Jenny McCarthy.
Wait, is that go scroll, Mark? Is that the chick from the Rock?
Yes, it is.
Whew. Oh, they're pulling out.
She was
all
on.
the
She was
stars.
on FHM magazine, the
jeez.
cover all the time.
Wow. Ray Liotta looking the classic. I don't
Ray
know.
Liotta, yeah. This is
Brooke
good.
Burke.
Who's Holly Saunders? Anybody know who that is? Don't know who
I
that is.
do not. No.
Couple Elizabeth Shoes in this one.
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Oh, it's Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase? Come on. Oh, you want.
We're back. Are we back? Yeah, we're good. Mark.
Pete Rose and Kane?
Sorry, guys. Let's go through it, man. P. Rose and Kane. All right.
Tell me that's not hilarious.
Man, let's
Tell
break
me
this
Pete
down like we
Rose
break down
and
a set of
Kane.
cards.
I'm in it for the Daisy Ridley and Harrison Ford. Big Star Wars connection. there.
Well, yes, and that's what I'm getting into.
Is there a card Jeremy Piven isn't on? I mean, he's got like 3 in a row. Let's just throw him on.
Oh, geez,
I want Pete
Jeremy-
Rose and
Oh,
Kane.
Mark. Well, you get Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. There you go. You did it.
Oh, no, this is the one I want.
Why does Spencer
All right.
Pratt sign it like he's just writing his
I'm
name in
buying
print?
both of these, dude. Oh, dude, I'm buying these, dude. You get the whole Entourage crew?
There's no Vinny Chase on there.
Well, no.
Oh,
why,
Denise
why is
Richard
he
and
with
Charlie
John
Sheen?
Cusack?
Oh boy. Oh, good
Why
luck
is
getting those two
Jeremy Piven
together.
and John Cusack together?
Chicago
No, we
guys.
say-
They're
yeah,
two
we-
Chicago
we
guys.
fi- we
That's what
fixed
it
it
is.
all.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
The chat. So for those of you like, why didn't you fix it? The chat's like we see the chat's delayed a couple minutes from where we are. So the audio's already fixed.
No. I was enthralled with.
You got Cheech and
Heidi
Chong
and,
on there.
Colton Underwood.
Those are
Know who
guys
that
from The
is?
Bachelor.
Pete Weber's a bowler.
I-
Who do you think you are?
I am Stacy Keebler
you
again.
are.
They all are again.
No,
Cisco.
Oh, Mark. Whoa.
Slow down here. I'm sorry.
Cisco's here. Jesus. Who's Robert O'Neill? Does anybody know who that guy
No
is?
idea.
Okay. Did I ever tell you? So Sean Kingston. Funny story. I was. This was like, 10 years ago plus maybe. Working out at Export, right? And they have the music channel on that plays everywhere. They're playing that Sean Kingston song.
911 in the dance
No,
floor. That one. No,
where he's
shit.
like, you can pay, something about pina colada. Oh, baby, I can take you there. And so when he says pina colada, it's bleeped out. Like, you're not allowed to say pina colada.
You can't say that around here.
No, kids' ears, they might be listening. They hear about a
Nah,
drink that tropical.
They don't know.
We're going to make kids on
No,
their
you have
drink
to
right
work your
away.
way up to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, of this page, Matt, who's your pick to click?
Rainn Wilson.
Lot of
That's the
state-
personal one I would want.
Whoa, Stone Cold.
Steve Austin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Stone Cold's there.
Or
Cisco. Thong
or
Song.
Stacy Keebler, any wrestler. I think. I don't know.
No Sean Kingston, huh? Okay, I don't know who these people. Nicole Eggert.
Nelly? Oh.
Orlando Bloom's there.
Orlando Bloom, yeah.
Pat Priest, don't know. Nelly again.
That guy was
Mira
from 8 Mile.
Sorvino.
Oh yeah, Nate
Oh,
Mile
Michael
died.
Keaton. I want Michael Keaton.
You want a Michael
The
Keaton?
young Michael Keaton. Looking
Very young.
good.
Look at that hair. Looks good.
Megan Fox, Max
Mark Cuban.
Bayer, Melissa Gilbert. Not sure if I know you guys.
Mark Cuban. Why would you want to?
There's a lot of Mark McGrath.
Mark McGrath all over the place.
There's one thing you don't.
Oh, Kane! Once again.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan looking. Lindsay Lohan.
Larry Thomas, don't know who that
That's
is.
Soup Nazi.
Oh, okay.
Heath Shovel, John Cusack.
There's a lot of John Cusack.
Wow, Joe Exotic is on that, and Joe
So
Montana.
I'm getting 15 cards of this? Could be anyone. Could be 15.
That is the Mr. Mom version of Michael Keaton. This was like.
You want George St. Pierre? Yeah, you get him.
I love George St. Pierre.
A lot of Heidi Monster.
Emilio.
Fetty Wap all over.
Guy Fieri.
Elijah
Look
Wood.
at that. That's a.
This
Jackass
is such a
sauce.
strange.
That's Flavortown. Population, us maybe?
Elijah Wood. That's a funny question. Do any of the people know they're in this set? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. They just,
How do you feel about being in the Leaf Cup Century
they probably
set?
just
What
have
now?
somebody like licensing their
Excuse
image
me.
and shit. It's like, yeah, license my image. That's fine. I'll make a little money.
Can I get your
Clearinghouse.
autograph? What?
Can I get you to sign my NFT?
So we keep going.
Oh, Al Bundy.
I don't need
Dennis
Al
Rodman?
Bundy to get
Oh,
Dennis
Rodman. Okay.
Denise Richards we've had before.
Debbie
here.
Gibbs.
These are all like the one of ones, Mark.
These
Is
are
this
the
the
ones.
one-
There's Chuck Norris.
Where?
Oh,
Where? Show me
Chuck
Chuck.
Norris.
Oh, he only signed one card. Fake. He only digitally signed one.
Um,
Yeah, man, I don't know if
these are the one.
Who's
I don't
Butch
know.
Patrick? Who the hell
I
are
don't
these
know.
fucking
Who knows
people?
what
Oh, here we go.
Okay, but
These
here
are
we
the
go.
ones.
We're getting to the ice, and this is
How
what
much
I'm gonna
more
say.
do we have to go?
So,
Here's a
all
long
right, okay,
checklist.
so we're gonna end
Anthony
here.
Anderson's here.
It keeps going.
Oh, man.
So cards that I think might be worth something is these two: the Daisy Ridley, the Millie Bobby Brown. These low level or these low rarity.
I was
or
gonna say they're
high-
not low level.
Well, exactly, but that's what I'm
Christina
saying.
Ricci, low Ricci.
But these low rarity, I mean these high
Stunning
rarity, low
Starlets
number
is the
cards.
ice mark. Stunning Starlets, Elizabeth Shue.
So stuff like that, because I think those people
Oh,
will sell.
jeez.
Everybody else
Whoa.
will not sell.
This is a gigantic fucking set. What have we
This set's
seen?
too big.
So you
We got Jeremy
really need to
Renner.
get one of those like two, or you're
Does
stuck.
anybody know they're in
Like
this?
if you
I
get
love
stuck
that
with
question.
Charlie Sheen, like you're stuck. If you get stuck with Dutch Patrick,
Butch Patrick.
Butch-
Jamie
Patrick.
Kennedy, finally. Let's fucking
This is something else, Mark.
Tracy Lords. Don't know
isn't
that.
this hilarious?
There are way too many cards in the
Cisco.
set. Like
So much Cisco right now.
I'm losing interest the more of these cards I see.
Are
It
you?
just keeps going.
Yeah.
How about keeping it real with Pete Weber? Don't know who that guy is.
If it was the bowler Pete Weber, I would be in.
yeah. Who do you think you are?
I am.
That's my favorite. That's
Yeah.
my favorite clip of all time.
Yes.
I showed it to Kayla for the first time a while ago, and she was just, she mind was blown. She's like, "Why do you say that?" I'll tell you why he said it.
Doesn't matter.
His feet.
Oh, you get the
Doesn't
duels.
matter.
Oh, now it's an ice. Oh, Pete Rose and Kate Mark.
Jimmy Hart.
Oh, Jesus.
And Greg the Hammer Valentine and Pete Rose and Kane. Oh, jeez.
A couple of bad boys.
This is the worst and best.
So you don't think I could flip these for
No.
something?
for something?
Yes. It's like when
something.
you know the thing about where you turn a pen into like a mug and you continually work.
When
around.
does this
This would be
come out?
doing backwards.
When does this come out? The 14th?
Thursday. You want me to do a
Man,
live
Michael Keaton
buy-on?
looks good though. Gosh.
You're the only one there.
Me and everybody. We're
Mark,
going
you
to
can buy as
Joe
many packs as you
Montana
want.
and the Kane.
How much are these
It
packs?
keeps going,
15
guys.
bucks?
I'm trying to kind of get to the end here.
What? There's nothing there. There is no end. That's how they get us. You're stuck on their site forever.
George Hamilton.
This makes me want to stop collecting cards in general. Like I want
Chuck, look at Chuck Norris, man.
I want out.
But Daisy Ridley, I think that, you know.
Guys, I gotta be honest. I'm not feeling great. So those fire.
Here we
those
go.
gotta
Oh,
be
the fire
wrong
ones. Millie Bobby Brown. That's what you want. The fire and the ice. There you go. Daisy
Kelly
Ridley.
Carlson, one of one. Do I want that?
Those
like,
would be worth a lot of money.
do I want Connie Stevens? I mean, I'm sure she's somebody. I just not thinking.
Kevin Dillon.
Oh, they put who
Johnny
they are.
Bravo.
Okay, good. We get to know who they are. They put their names there. Perfect. Perfect. This is what I need. Yep. No. I'm saying no. Mark, I'm happy to watch you open it.
This is trash, and I love it. I'm gonna
Wow. I did not see the volume of the football set. 24-hour volume. Ooh, $207 total. I like it. I like it. Hey, wait for the draft. I think
Yeah.
people don't even know about it. And it's weird because when you're buying prospect cards, I certainly don't want to buy, if I'm collecting for myself as a Bears fan, certainly don't want to just buy an Ohio State guy and then have him get drafted by the fucking Packers and be like, great,
I think it'd be good
great. Here I
for the
am.
Packers.
Maybe. It probably would be great for the Packers. Packers need,
A wide receiver, Chris Olave.
Yeah.
Send him right to the Packers.
I
potentially.
want Kane and Pete Rose on a card. I mean,
Mark, this is the Mark. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore.
All right, this is trash. All right, go on.
It's like
You guys let me talk about it. I think these are hilarious. I don't know.
It's worn me out at this point.
Like it just
I'm getting like fatigue of
keeps-
looking at the same.
How many are there? How many per page? What am I doing? 16 per page or 1, 2. How many rows are there? 4 or 5?
it just.
Oh, fuck.
How many are
Oh,
there?
my God.
There's too many, Mark.
Well, here you go, guys. I'll be buying them Thursday.
Mark, you should rip.
I'll be flipping these packs.
Hey, $138 volume per day on the fucking pro set. I'll actually think some of the cards like 60 cents. Mm-hmm. They're not huge. Pro set's not huge. Neither is Leaf Metal.
Neither are Johnny Drama cards, but I'm gonna be selling those.
Wow.
You know what? For $15, I may just buy one just so I can have it.
Yeah, absolutely. We all should.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Complete set, I dare. You know what? No.
Master set.
What's it gonna run you? About $37? You know what I mean?
To be honest, yeah, you want? I'll trade you some Weezer NFTs. Maybe people.
Mark, you should start making trades to people. What am I doing? What am I looking at here?
I don't even know what this is.
Like really?
Carmen Electra makes her first appearance.
No,
she's in a couple. Believe me, I saw about 8 of her already.
Yeah,
man.
no, like it's so many.
Oh, another Cisco. Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy doing it perfect.
So many.
Mark McGrath, Sugar Ray. Wait a minute, who said?
Who is?
Dude, there's a clip, old clip on the
Tanya
internet.
Hardy.
If you know,
Are you kidding me?
if you know, there's an old clip on the internet of Mark McGrath in a parking lot, and we're not going to say it because it's become offensive. It's something you can't.
I mean,
say
it's
now.
always been offensive.
But no. But I mean, like nowadays, you
Yes,
can't even.
yeah.
You can't even. That guy shouldn't have said it.
Someone called Mark McGrath something that rhymes with Sugar Ray, and he did not.
Something.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
Sugar.
we hit the end?
Oh, thank you.
No, there's no way we hit
fuck.
the end. There's no way.
But anyway, he called him something that rhymes with. I don't even know if it was the kid that he found in the parking lot.
Oh, it was.
But this fat kid, he's like, who called me? He's like, not me. He's like, this fucking right you didn't.
Beat your ass.
Beat your
I'll
fucking
beat your
ass.
ass.
And that clip's gone forever from the internet.
All right.
It's like the Pat O'Brien voicemail.
Those are great too.
Some things they just don't.
These
want.
are terrible. Jake Bones, yeah.
These
Anybody
are-
who's looking at this is the worst.
These are garbage, right?
Mark, you're trying to talk us out of it, and it's working.
I'm gonna buy a
I
couple
don't even know why
packs.
we're watching this.
These are
Like,
terrible,
Do
right?
you think
I'm
they
gonna
got
buy
the
them.
rights because they say who they are? Like I bought the rights to Thunder Lips, not Hulk Hogan.
no, because that's just for the starting role. It tells you who their starting role is.
Like because obviously that's Emilio from
But
Billy the
Emilio's
Kid.
got his own. He's got his own card. This category, this subset's called starring role, so they're telling you who they are.
Oh, okay. Man.
Fuck no.
How long does this go on?
All right. Well, that's
Who
what
were-
I wanted.
Oh,
to
there
share.
he is. Finally, Harrison Ford showing up.
Oh,
That's what I wanted to share with you guys. So I'll be buying this Thursday.
Could you imagine like you get your 101 it's like Cheryl fucking Burke, like you did it.
I'm just
here's
throwing-
my
this is
mom.
just-
I
this
got my
is
mom a
throwing
Cheryl
away
Burke
money.
cameo video for her birthday like 2 years ago because my mom watches Dancing with the Stars.
And what did
Cheryl Burke, talk to my mom. For
Well,
like,
I'm
like
gonna
2
get
minutes.
I'm gonna get a Kane and a
Fantastic.
Pete
It
Rose
was good.
one
It
for
was
Mother's
great.
Day.
Yeah, give your mom a cane and Pete Rose.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, mom.
Here's Kane. And
Who's your
fucking-
favorite wrestler and favorite baseball player? on
They
the
say he's
card?
a cheat, but they're lying. All he did was bet on his team. That's not a crime. He believed in himself.
Look at Stone Cold.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a crime not to believe in yourself? Never. Mark, I think we're done with
How
this.
shitty would it be to get
Nope.
stuck with like?
How long
Pat
is this
Priest.
checklist?
I'm not doing this anymore.
All right. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. So
That's all Mark had for the show. Done.
I thought.
Okay, guys, that's my wrap up on Pop Century.
J-Bones, thanks for the subscription.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
hey,
nice of you. Thank
J
you.
Pone. So if you guys missed it, everybody, before we get out of here, I'm
Get
going
Eddie Munster to
to
Sean Kingston.
I love that. I love it. See, this is what I'm saying. I borderline want Mark to buy a pack and open it on
I'm
the
gonna
show.
buy it back for the show. Absolutely. I'm selling Mars. If anyone else is selling
So
Mars,
also there's
we'll see you out
giveaways
there.
on this Wednesday. Giveaways this Wednesday.
It's your full
And if anyone, here's the thing, we will Mark and I've decided we're gonna do this. We will, and this is just me talking. If anybody wants to pass on the prize they win on Wednesday, you can choose to redeem a pack of this.
James Conn,
Oh God, how long is this going?
I'm so in. All right, I'll buy a lot of packs. Okay, guys.
We're giving away three Cryptic things this Wednesday. You have to be a subscriber. You get one entry for every subscription you have, plus every subscription you've gifted, right? So if you're subscribed yourself and you've given 10 subs out, you get 11 entries. Each one of the people who have the gifted sub do get one entry. You get an entry for being subbed. Okay, so let's review real quickly, guys, what we are giving away on Wednesday. We'll post in the Discord. We're going to post it on the YouTube video. We'll post it also in on Twitter somewhere. So here you go. We're giving away number one. This is giveaway one. There's going to be 3 giveaways. So 3 giveaways, gang. 3. Not 1, 3. 3 rips of the old rip wheel or whatever. I don't know. Rip wheel. Cryptic.
Mark, give away your Pop Century card.
It doesn't do till the day after, guys. So maybe if you win one, I'll give you one tomorrow. They give you one on Thursday.
Giveaway 1.
That's a good one. Humans and Mystics, the test deck.
Giveaway 2.
Undead and Ascendants.
And to giveaway 3, guys, for those of you who missed it, this one was unclaimed in our giveaway on Friday, so it's this pack. Been opened. You know. And I mean, if you pay Mark $50, he'll probably have it back for you. get you on an
Or Dave. We can probably
We get Dave for
finagle
50.
Dave to scrawl
I'll
some.
pay him $5 and we'll keep the rest. No, here you go. And these are the cards. So the cards that's been open, like I said, though, gang, the Friday giveaway, these were passed on. So here you go. Those are your 3 entries, and we showed these on eBay. Packs of these, $333, I think it said, with an offer. So who knows what they took? I didn't research
Just
it.
a quick question: would you buy $333 or would you buy a $300 celebrity pack?
Go to
Where the fuck? Oh yeah, the fucking one we get the 1 of 1.
Celebrity, you get a
Oh,
one.
crap.
Mark. Go to
No.
the end. We've
No,
come
it's
this
over.
far.
It's over.
There it is. I
It
get
said
one of these.
2,100. Just scroll down. 2,168 cards. I'm not fucking doing that. Mark wasn't even close to the end. Yes, go back, Mark. Go back to the
It did
pack.
say that.
No, go. But no, don't.
We're not going like. Really?
What are you doing?
We're not going out like this.
We are going out like this. We are. This is exactly how we're doing this.
Oh no!
This really is 2,100 cards.
By 16? Nah, I can't do that. There's Johnny Drama for you.
Oh my god.
Is there a full set redemption? If you pull 2,168 cards, you deserve something from them. Like you get a phone call from whoever the lowest celebrity is on this totem pole, which it will be a good competition.
Emilio? No, he's pretty high.
One Fauci. Yeah, right. You get to hang out with him, run policy and stuff. He tell you how great he is.
Mark,
Okay,
stay here and run to the end of the checklist while Doug and I leave.
All right.
No.
You guys might leave. I'm just gonna
I'm definitely gonna leave. I'm definitely not gonna be
keep
here.
going. Oh, man, how cool would be getting Nelly?
I don't know.
How about a Mark McGrath?
Takashi 6.
I'd rather have Mark McGrath.
What if he got a 1-on-1 George Hamilton?
Dude, this is so stupid. Hey guys,
ridiculous.
thanks for tuning in today. We had fun. Tanner stopped by of Cryptic. You missed the interview. We'll be posting it on YouTube tomorrow. Sounds like he's got his stuff together. The Kickstarter is April 15th, so that's cool. We talked briefly about Monster High. Pay attention, gang. There are 2 more OGs left. So 2 more. And what we're going to be able to do, I'm telling you, is you'll make money on these last 2 OGs.
Yep.
You don't know. Like, it seems to me like either 1, we don't know the print run, or 2, we really don't seem to have a grasp on the popularity as non-fans. Like, I had no idea Dracula was going to be gone in minutes. I had no idea. And I got to, these 2 guys didn't even get in on it. Matt said he was
I was
busy.
too late.
Yeah.
I got in at 11:07.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was too late.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing you could do. It just went so fast. So these next 2 OGs, we're going to have to do a little bit of research on how popular they are. Don't know. We'll focus on that. No Hot Wheels drops so far this week, but we'll pay attention. Anything you guys want to say before we get up and get out of here? And remember, guys, do check out Cryptik's Kickstarter. Tanner, he won the auction. Really, really great interview. All kinds of great information there. So watch that on YouTube if you missed it. Anything you want to say, guys? Before we
Hot Wheels coin redemption for Series 1 ends on the 15th.
Yes, that's
attention.
important. Yeah. So, guys, that's Friday.
Yep.
Same day as the Kickstarter for Tanner. Matt, do you know the time? Is there a time on it, or is it
I
just?
didn't see. Just on Atomic Hub.
I'm
it says
sure there's a
15.
time.
I'm sure there's a
Look,
time.
yeah.
If you have one, look.
Might be a time to get some coins in before the redemption date.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Stonks. Thanks
There
for
you go.
thanks for the bits.
What do you do with the bits, by the way?
It's just cash money. It's like giving you cash.
Stonks is just giving us money. He's just giving away money
For Mark to buy.
for Mark to
Oh,
buy
yeah, no.
these.
You're fueling Mark's habit,
Should
is
I
what
pop
you're
my
doing.
wax wallet in there? No, I'm buying a lot of these. I can screw you guys. I'm gonna have fun.
It doesn't sound like.
Guy Fieri,
Who's Marissa Miller?
She's a supermodel.
supermodel. There you go. Cheryl Burke. Who's she?
Dancing with the Stars. I just said that.
Oh, but of course.
Ray Liotta, looking weird.
Man, I want these dual cards.
Oh God, no.
Kane and Pete Rose.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
If I can buy Kane and Pete Rose for less than $5, I'm
You
gonna do
ever
it.
just
Oh, you're gonna
like-
get it for a nickel.
People always talk about like, man, you feed into somebody's habit or whatever, and Mark going down the rabbit hole of these bad cards feels like we're jumping. We're literally
I'm
Mark.
gonna start gifting these left and right. I mean, I'll put.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like people come on for
Every
interview. Mark
show.
say,
Someone sells
Every
Mark gives him
show.
a card.
Every show. Oh, you look.
Here's a
like,
Cisco. No, please no
Mark
more.
just
on the
random.
checklist.
Mark has random trivia questions. Somebody
Please
gets it
no
right.
more.
Oh, good news! You got a Nicole Eggert. Congratulations.
You like Michael Keaton.
No, please no, Mark. Please don't stop.
I'm selling the Millie Bobby Browns, and there
Do
you
you
go.
think anybody's buying? Like, where are the buyers?
Mark McGrath fans? Are you kidding me?
All the Sugar Ray fans have been waiting for this card for decades.
You get stuck with like a
Literally
101
decades.
Mark
There are
McGrath.
14 people in
You're
line.
like,
right
oh, son of a bitch. What am I
Mark
gonna do?
McGrath and Max Baer Jr.
Oh man.
How about Amir Sorvino?
No.
Right?
I've seen enough, Mark.
Mark, stop. You're
Joe
hurt.
Montana? What if you get?
Mark, you're killing me.
What if you get a Jesse McCartney
Then I'd be.
and Jamie
Leo.
Kennedy? What would you do with Jesse McCartney and Jamie Kennedy? If, right now, you got 2 cards.
I would burn it so that no one could have it.
No,
What
no.
if you get a couple Hals?
No one gets it.
You go straight to the Ferrari dealership and you show them.
What do these get me?
And they show you, sir.
I like how Guy's autograph is an exclamation point. Guy.
Yeah.
But if you click on the card, like these aren't actual autographs. Like, well, of course they're not fucking autographs. This is stupid. This
Oh God.
no, like the actual card. So like when you like go to the NFTs for the football, they do say like, hey, this is not an actual autograph. Like in case you didn't know, it's for decorative purposes only. Like of course it's not it's a picture. Do I think that he came and signed my computer screen? No, I didn't. This is stupid.
You want Emily
this is
Clark,
very boring.
Amelia
You know,
Clark.
it is, Kayla. It is a little boring. This is a little boring, but it's gonna be fun opening packs. That's what people don't understand. Like I could see myself honestly, like having a few drinks and seeing the packs be for like $8 and be like, let's fucking roll these dice.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get Charlie Sheen.
See if we can get that Colton Underwood. You know.
Yeah, man. Or fucking how about Anthony Anderson?
Well, what Anson Williams?
Anson Williams from Happy Days. Yeah. He was he Potsy?
Who the fuck's Ashley Green? Like these are things I'm like,
She's from Twilight.
oh,
I think that's right.
wow. Please sign my iPad. Yeah, right. That's exactly it. Yeah, so I can email this to PSA. They had to warn people.
Please stop.
Mark.
I don't want to say this anymore.
I'm wearing out like he's testing our.
Okay. Yep. That's it, guys.
But Mark,
I
are
think
you
I'm
going to
more
buy
of a-
them?
Yeah, I'm going to buy a pack.
Okay. So for
I want
those,
to open it for the show.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely,
please
absolutely.
do. Yes.
But here's the thing: we're all joking. Like secondary market Friday. On
Could
the
be
show.
something.
I might sell the pack and not be able to open it for the show.
Oh, really?
That
was
was a
such a-
quick. Yeah, we got a fan over here. We don't know.
That was very. He knows.
I did watch Twilight once, so I can make out with a girl.
You know, Kayla and I watched the whole Twilight Saga back to back.
How was it?
The worst fucking thing.
Who won?
How did you not know that she was in
Werewolves or
Twilight?
Vampires.
You didn't want to admit it.
I know. Look. I saw her back to back once. I can't even tell you who's in the movie, other than like that guy,
Robert Pattinson,
Batman,
who's a really good
and the
Batman.
girl who like can't act. Like
That's
that.
Kristen Stewart. She actually is a really good actress. Not in that movie. It was bad movies.
I mean, I feel like she's always kind of
Well, maybe she's working with the material.
oh, it's so cold. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. It was terrible. But I saw every single one. They played baseball, I think. There's a scene where they play baseball or kickball.
Which was it?
Is it, Kayla? Did they play baseball or kickball
They played kickball.
or baseball?
What? I hope it's not kickball.
I don't know.
Just want to make your own. What does that say?
Make your own music, Miss MST. Oh, Mr. Science Theater. Yeah.
Oh
We should.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I got you. That's a good reference.
we probably
We used to
should.
watch that all the time.
It actually,
Servo.
Mystery Science Theater is on Twitch,
Yeah.
24/7. You can watch Mystery Science Theater if you want to on Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just fall asleep to it.
It's baseball, so they play baseball.
These cards are like, who at the Leaf Company came up with this shit?
Vampire baseball is the worst fucking
man.
baseball, right? Yes. Thank you, everybody. Everybody jumping in.
What about
I'm
this?
professional.
Daisy Ridley, Amelia Clark, huh? That's the combo you want? That's the big one? Or Kane and Pete Rose?
Can
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Look at this
I want
shit.
Kane and Pete Rose.
I want Jimmy the Mouth of the South and Greg
No,
the
I want
Hammer
Kane and Pete Rose.
Valentine.
Dude, does that be checked? Are any of these dudes like not alive? And so this is just
I
their
don't
estates
think-
signing
oh,
away
man.
their.
No, they're all alive.
Okay.
I think it's great. I don't know.
Greg the Hammer Valentine's alive, and he looks.
Oh, some of these
horrendous.
older guys maybe not be. Didn't Tommy Chung die?
Mark, how could they sign these cards if they weren't alive?
This is so stupid.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna have an awesome
Mark's just
opening
gonna
on
keep
Friday.
looking through.
Yeah, Max Baker Jr. Doesn't look alive, but maybe he is.
He doesn't look alive. Look alive, man.
All right, I'm buying a ton of these packs. You guys keep hating. I'm gonna be selling.
Fine,
these for triple.
Mark, do it. Do it. Buy a ton of these
for
packs.
triple.
Do it. You guys heard it. So if Mark only has one pack, he's a liar. What's a ton? Probably one pack feels like a
Mark
ton.
and Mark.
One pack feels heavy to me.
This is gonna be like Mark when he had the crates from Mars, where he buys one and he's like, he can't stop. He just
He
keeps
can't
buying more and more.
What if they are
Holy
super
fuck.
cheap?
Tries
Is
to.
everything something fancy?
Oh God, help
Dude,
us.
go to a Crystal Fire or something.
Why? You want to?
No, I don't.
What about so you go back a little bit?
Oh, look
Stunning
at that. Look at that.
Go to Crystal Fire real quick. Look at this.
We're losing viewers.
This is what you're
Mark.
playing.
This is not working.
This is why we play the game.
No, this is making.
This is what you're playing for. This.
I might flip around the show. Have the YouTube start with this.
You should
It's so
flip it.
fire.
You should flip
Everyone's
it.
really interested.
You
in
should
this.
flip the
Oh,
show
jeez.
around. Right. This. will
Well,
be
whatever. When I make my dollar, you'll all be wondering how.
good. You're gonna make. I don't think you're making any money.
I'm gonna get stuck with one of these guys. The guy from
Batman?
8 Mile.
It is the guy from 8 Mile.
That's. I don't mean to be mean, but he's probably the worst. This is probably of all the shit. It's him. It's got to be him. Poor guy.
What does it say?
Private First Class Sam Train.
I don't know who that is.
He was in a bunch of things. films, right?
Yeah, he's in a bunch of movies.
Wow.
And he's in, I think, CSI Miami.
Max Baer was Jethro Bodine. I don't know what he's from. Was that from like Gunsmoke or something?
What the fuck? What?
All right, I do it for the content, but I do it because people want
nobody.
Like, we're gonna get so many subs when we start doing like giveaways on these. Are you kidding me? People
this-
are like, yo,
Get this guy Jethro Bone.
I can get Pat
Bodine, fucking Gunsmoke. It's not Gunsmoke.
Well, I bet Steven would know. Steven are like one of the people that are a little older than us.
Why? What?
All right, I'm buying all of these.
They'll probably know
Screw
where
you
that's
guys.
from.
These are gonna be great.
It's fine.
You're all wrong.
This is so.
My Mars is turning into this crap.
That's a loss. That feels like you went backwards.
Mark's
in your game
downgrading.
plan.
I'm getting off Mars.
Mark's game plan was to do that to get physical redeemables. Instead, he said, "No, wait a minute. I need celebrity fake signatures." Hey, you know what, guys? Thanks for tuning in. But I'll be honest, you're probably not going to find another show breaking this set down.
Good luck. We gave it to you first.
Yeah, fucking Ted out here making. I would love that. That'd just make my
You
day.
wouldn't know what hit him, dude. Like,
Someone show this to Ted. See if we can get him to do a deep dive on it.
John Cusack's a winner.
I need to interview this John Cusack fellow. Get him on the phone. Why don't you tell me about what you do? How'd you get involved in this project? He's like, "Why? I don't even know I was in it. I didn't even know." You could probably interview Jesse McCartney. He's probably available. He's like, I got nothing going. Like,
I just feel like
Eddie
I'm obtain a
Watts
roll of
probably,
success
yeah.
the few others have gotten to.
I'm out of here. We're done. We're done.
Yeah, we should wrap
We're
it up.
done. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Chuck- When they had you sign all these cards, did your hand hurt? What do you mean? That's your signature. It's beautiful. All right, guys, we're out of here. There's there's Kickstarter on the 15th again. We'll talk about Cryptic. Check the interview.
This drops the 14th.
Check the Twitch. We're on Twitch. Check Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. We'll have the videos posted. We'll explain the contest rules. And check Mark on the 14th. Mark's just going to break in and go live.
We might need to
Not
do
even
a
going to
live
announce
buy-along.
it.
I mean,
Not even
we
going to
might
announce
have
it.
to.
Fine.
I mean, it might be big. I mean,
How did you manage to parlay your success as Batman into this Leaf set?
it's
Ben
one of
Affleck?
those where I'm opening and selling, just opening and selling over and over and over. I'm going to sell
He
so
goes to
many.
the fucking Discord. Who do I talk to? Who's in charge here? Who's
I
leading?
interview people. It's kind of what I do.
Tanya Harding? I don't know who you are, but let me tell you. I assume you're big. You're an actress? It's wonderful. I saw Tanya. It's great. No, okay, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're officially done.
And as we always say at the end of the show.
As we always say, before we get out of here, guys, pull the big one. All right, tune in Thursday for Mark's Live Buy-Along. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, and giveaway Wednesday, guys. So that's really the real giveaway. Wednesday. See you guys.
This feels like a giveaway, too.
Nah, it's
We all
great.
win.